They made me feel at home in Cleveland, so I had to escape again. So what a country. A friend of mine said I quit smoking cold turkey. So what a country. I was in Nashville, Tennessee. That screwed me up completely. So what a country.
I love discovering the Americas. Plymouth Horizon America. Sticker price only $59.95. Same price without the sticker. Then I discovered Plymouth Reliant America. Best equipped at lowest price at any car in class. What wonderful values. Both front-wheel drive, both protected longer than Russian winter. What a country.
Oh, well, Golan-Globus, welcome back. Yes, we did curse us. We joked around last episode. No one listened to it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you didn't get to hear it.
It's true, yeah.
Thankfully, no one listened because they'd have to hear my incredible iced tea impression.
No,
that is,
I've heard people were like, "Did you get iced tea on the show?" I'm like, "I wish." And also my incredible rapping. I was spitting fire in the mic.
you were killing it with the raps last week. You were ripping and rhyming,
God,
rhyming.
now you guys are really regretting it. But Griff, we got to talk about the elephant in the room really quick.
real quick.
Last Tuesday, the big thing happened. Michigan, we're innovators. We know that. Not as innovators as I thought we were. But I went, well, I didn't go Tuesday because I care about democracy so much. I vote early.
Yes, you do.
So I got gypped out of my werewolf I voted sticker.
Mm-hmm.
That is the travesty that happened a week ago. And I voted. What, my vote doesn't count? I got a fucking pussy-ass American flag that said I voted.
Is it the normal, like, ovular one?
I think so, yeah. I don't know. I threw it in the trash. I don't fucking care.
No one cares about
I burned
that.
it, actually.
Yeah.
I wanted to I love werewolves. And I wanted to get my werewolf sticker.
Yeah.
And Griff got one.
Well, of course I did, because I went like a responsible paper ballot.
What do you think I was voting on?
I'm disappointed that 8 million less people.
I voted 12 times, and we still lost. And, it's just like, not once did I get a fucking werewolf fucking sticker.
You voted 12 times, but every one of them was mail-in or absentee?
Yeah, I have multiple aliases. Most of them are dead people.
Yeah.
A couple illegal aliens.
You have a lot of empty houses, so you just assume their identity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, well, we got to steal this fucking state.
That's right.
I did my part.
You did do your
and
part.
I still didn't get my fucking werewolf sticker.
You see, that was...
Apparently they're going for like money online. People want this.
Well, they can't have mine.
I understand. I wouldn't give it up either if I had one.
I
didn't get one.
I immortalized it on my sticker trash can. It's right there. When you go to look down and throw some trash away, you fucking see that beautiful werewolf tearing up.
Yeah.
How did people not show up in Michigan for the fucking werewolf sticker?
They didn't promote it enough.
I'm so Michigan. Seriously?
Yeah. So there you have it.
Seriously?
So, yeah. I don't know. We're not gonna bore people with what happened,
of
because it's
course
like
not.
It's either preaching to the choir and the people who need to hear it are gonna fall on deaf ears. I just want to say one thing: America, you never fail to disappoint me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
You know what they've done? The lines are finally good. We used to have the snatching.
Thank God.
We're snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. The Democrats are the same old lions.
They passed the curse onto the Democrats.
The man went out and did 45 minutes where he stood bopping to the same song multiple times. He's our president.
Yeah, he described Arnold Palmer's dick in vivid detail.
Okay,
veins.
I didn't think he could do that, so that
Yeah.
was impressive. I give him a little credit because you're right. He knew which way the dog leg ran. See, that's a golf term, everybody. Yeah. But it was impressive. I've never seen him use so many beautiful adjectives and nouns and verbs. I was so impressed.
Who knew there's so many ways to describe a dick? But
I
he did them
didn't.
all.
I didn't. He's the Robert Frost of dicks.
He is.
But
he knows his way around a dick. We've seen the way he dances.
double jerk. Murray.
We're probably going to be in an internment camp by next week because of what we're saying. So, well, wait. We got a couple months, maybe.
We got a couple months.
Yeah.
I just want to go ahead.
Okay.
We're going to have a nice...
Enough of politics.
We're
going to have some fun.
I know. We're going to reset here, and we're going to have some fun. I found today, I was griffing around at an estate sale, and I found this tucked...
That's it. You're like Walter White's sister-in-law that would go to the open houses to steal shit.
Stuff? Yeah.
That's you.
Well, I don't think this had any value to it. But then when I read it, I was like, I know the writer of this. And
did you write that, or you found this page?
I found this.
Oh, okay.
Tucked into a book of Michigan birds. Very apt place for it. Okay. Because this is a poem, and I think you're going to guess who wrote it. We're going to sober up, and then we're going to have some fun, everybody. Winter Birds of Michigan. There's actually two poems I'm going to read here. Okay. Why do we only see those birds in the winter? Why do some birds leave in winter? Where do winter birds stay? Nests? Houses? What do birds eat? How do they find it? Why do we have birds? Are they useful? Do they keep same nests? What happens to sick or injured birds? Do birds save food? How about baby birds? History of birds. How do they get water? How much do they need? Do birds need exercise? Disposition of birds. Are there any
is this
talking?
A separate
No,
poem?
this is.
Oh.
Some of them are questions, and some of them just have
a lot of
sentence.
questions are being asked.
I know.
Yeah.
Think about who likes to ask questions. Are there any talking birds in Michigan? Why do other birds choose not to live in Michigan? Are there birds that used to live in Michigan that don't now? Are some Michigan birds extinct? That's poem 1 for you.
Okay.
Flyaways is poem 2. Where do they go? How far do they go? When do they go? How do they know where to go? How do they fly?
That was a quick one.
That was a quick one.
Is this a Michigan native that was?
It is a Michigan native human being.
I was gonna say Stephen Wright. It sounded very Stephen Wright-ish.
Oh, I love Stephen Wright.
Not as funny as Stephen Wright.
I just finished his book that he put out. Michigan native. You would not think, but he does like to ask.
Known as being a poet, or is this another thing he does?
But he does write bars. Let's say that was a heavy-handed clue there. You wouldn't
a rapper.
Yep.
It's too introspective for Kid Rock. Detroit rappers. It can be Eminem. I mean, I know that ICP asks lots of questions about the world we live in.
Murray, that's a Violent J original that we just read off on air. I found that tucked away in an estate sale. And I said, there is no way that was not a Violent J poem.
And it was?
And it was.
Wow. How did you verify that?
Is
that a rap? Is that a rap?
It works
birds?
better. It works better.
Motherfucking birds. How do they work?
Motherfucking birds. Why are they here? Why are they in Michigan? Are there extinct birds in Michigan?
See, people shit on ICP, and for good reason. But at least they're asking. They're not like they admit they don't know it all.
Yes.
They're like they ask questions.
Yes.
They're not like Kid Rock who thinks he knows everything.
In the age of fake tough guys,
yeah,
they realize real men can be vulnerable.
Yeah.
They ask the questions. They're not sure of everything. They don't know how the magnets work. What about the birds? They think about the birds. These are people who don't just think about people. Violent J.
Violent J.
Violent J. Wait, did I get it wrong?
No, it's just the name. Violent J.
Yeah. Violent J endorsed Kamala.
Yeah.
Like, Come on, this is obviously a thought-out man.
Yeah, he also came out against homophobia recently, even though they used a lot of F-bombs. But he said, hey, I was a young, dumb person. I've grown as a man. He's faced death. He's got some weird kind of heart condition. Like he can't tour anymore or something. And he's just like, hey, I choose love over hate.
Guys, ICP. So that was
not so insane, Claude.
Not so insane. Very sane, unlike a Kid Rock, who is old country and not even good country, bad country, awful country. Oh boy. So that was our sobering moment, Murray.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about post-apocalyptic movies?
No, I have one other thing I have to talk about.
Oh, it better be sobering.
People who listened to last week's episode will appreciate this. I don't know if anyone else will. You go back and listen if you want to know what we're talking about now. Because Monday, before all hell broke loose.
Oh, I know. Yep.
We had one last enjoyable evening. The fucking King of Denmark, King Diamond, came to town.
Oh, God, Murray, you got to... Can we just preface that there was another king in town? And he fucking made parking hell for us.
Oh, yeah. That's the... I'm happy to see... And Griff and my entire life... Detroit, for the most part, has been a ghost town.
Yes.
It's a major town. It's a town everybody knows about, but there was not a lot of shit to do in Detroit up until recently. We're for the first time, we're actually turning shit around. We're getting shit built down there, which is good. I want to see... Detroit's an important city. Historically, we've done so much shit, and we deserve our flowers.
Yes.
We're not a shithole, like a certain person did say who got the majority of our state's votes.
Yeah.
But the problem is now we have all of our sports teams located in the same area of downtown Detroit.
Thank you, Illiches.
Thank you.
That's a sarcastic thank you.
And so when we go down to a show, it used to be like I never paid for parking. First of all, I don't believe you should pay for parking. I think it's un-American to pay for parking. Mm-hmm. But you never had to. You never had to worry about that shit. But even though the Pistons are a dumpster fire for the past 10 years or so, 15 years, a certain king, like you said, King James and his Prince Bronny came to town. And, of course, all the bandwagon jumpers have to be like, I've been a Laker fan since the Pistons sucked.
We had a full tour of Woodward Avenue, trying to find parking, stuck car by car by car, and we got to see all of these people coming out. And women dressed like LeBron was going to take them home, or maybe Bronny was going to take them home. Like, they slutted it up.
Oh, dude, sports hoes are the nastiest.
Some of the guys were slutting up, too. I saw some assless chaps in there. I don't
chaps
know.
are assless, but yeah.
Atlas chapped. That's my Ayn Rand book.
Atlas chaps. Okay. I'd probably read that one. But
good.
yeah, so we had a nightmare finding a place to park. We parked like I think 2, 3, 4, 5 miles away. But we got our steps in that day.
We did. It was a lovely night in Michigan. Again, it was the precursor to bad times.
Lovely night because of global warming, which we're never going to do anything about.
Well, no, we got this. Never mind.
So we get in there, and a familiar face poked up his head. We alluded to, because first of all, go listen to Surviving the Game to hear the full story.
Yeah.
We alluded there was a character, if you will, at the show.
Also based out of Detroit, based on the movie you were referencing.
Yes, this was a Halloween show, so we were not sure if this guy was wearing a costume or not, because he looked like Gary Oldman from True Romance. Dreadlocks and everything. I have news for you people. Not a costume. He lives it, because we saw him at the King Diamond. And we also point out he was one of the 2 to 3 douchebags who kept trying to start a mosh pit at the Acid Witch show.
Yeah.
Guess what, people? He tried to start a mosh pit at the King Diamond show.
Yep.
Median age, I mean, we have to point out, King Diamond's almost 70.
Yes.
This is this is a classic metal. This is Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. This isn't mosh metal. This isn't Lamb of God.
Half of why I want to go see a King Diamond show is this elaborate landscape,
staircases to heaven and hell.
But King is getting old enough now. It's dark up there, so we had the little scooter now, and he rides the scooter down. And because he's got 3 levels.
Yeah.
He's not going to do all those levels.
So, yes, Gary Oldman tried to start a pit again. All these elderly people breaking hips in the
Breaking
pit.
hips,
They
breaking
just, they just came out. This is like probably a lot of these people. The one night they go out and they're
Right.
like, I just want to see King Diamond.
Based on how people were dressing, they were fucking okay. The ghost makeup, what'd you call it? Skull face?
Corpse paint.
Corpse paint
Yeah.
was off the charts, but that's because you
Yeah.
know you're paying homage to King himself.
Right.
Even though nobody did King paint.
Too complicated.
Yeah.
Also, we were at a venue that had seats, which we love now that we're old and we have bad backs. I can just relax. I can watch him from the comfort of my seat.
I don't have to worry about fainting again.
Yes.
Listen to last week's episode.
Yes, almost died. And what happens when, perfect view from the seat. You can see the stage and all its splendor.
Yes.
Motherfuckers in front of us have to stand up.
Have to.
So we have to stand for this show.
And now it's even more awkward because you got a chair bumping into, it's on a slant, so it's like I
Yeah.
can't do my maneuvers I need to do in order to not faint.
Yeah, because it's a Masonic temple,
Yeah.
literally. So it's old style theater with the hard seats.
Yes.
You know.
So I had to like sit down and pop up and sit down. It's nice to have a chair, but man, let's all just fucking sit down. You know, King's not swaying us like he used to.
He had to take multiple breaks.
He walked off the stage so many times. He was sassy as fuck.
He was.
This is like the fourth time me and Murray have seen him.
Yeah, I've seen him multiple times.
And usually it's business.
Yes.
We're doing all of Abigail. We're doing all of it. This time he was cutting up with the crowd. He was sipping wine out of plastic cups that he was slamming and watching bounce. And he was just like, let's see if I can make it bounce a few more times.
Yeah, he was working on his comedy club routine.
If I was a man who could speak Danish, Swedish,
Danish.
Danish, if I was mad at an audience, I'd just start speaking Danish. Because it is one of the funniest languages ever to hear.
Well, he's the king, so he doesn't have to. He will tell you to your face you're a douchebag.
Yeah.
He was doing some Don Rickles stuff. He was roasting a couple people in the audience.
That front row felt the burn.
Yeah, well, he deserved it.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, he nailed it. He was great. It was another great time to see the king. So that was good. Also, opening act, thrash metal band Overkill. What did we learn from Overkill, Griff? One rule.
Fuck pussies?
Don't be a pussy.
Don't be a pussy. That's right.
He told us that multiple times as he went off stage to suck like oxygen from a tank or something, whatever he was doing. He was multiple times leaving the stage. He's 62.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
He sings in that higher register, too.
Yeah.
And I can't hear that without thinking, you'll get this reference. If you remember what episode it came up in, kudos.
Probably.
Ocean Metal!
Yeah, I don't remember which, but yeah. Dagon, the band Dagon, who had a song called Ocean Metal. And the guy, I was at a show. I don't know why I was at a show with a
your
guy.
sister, right?
Yeah, a guy she was dating, who, by the way, trashed King Diamond because he opened for him one time. And King had the audacity to not give some nobody local band a sound check. He was like, get the fuck out of here. I got to get my shit ready.
Wow.
So he hated King
whole
Diamond and
stage.
trashed him. So I already didn't like this guy. And I don't know why I was there, but I was. And it was like some boring fucking tech death metal show. And like we're listening to the shit, and like you said, all of a sudden out of nowhere, this guy starts singing in the highest falsetto about ocean metal. That's like their genre is ocean metal. They sing just songs about the ocean and pirates and shit.
Yeah. Way before Death Clock did it.
Dagon was the name of the band. If you want
Dagon.
to check them out, which is a Lovecraft reference, I believe.
Guys, this is all we've got.
Yeah.
We're going to have 2 to 4 more years of terrible shit. So,
Right.
I was just telling Murray I was at a club with a bunch of trans women shooting pool. They were fucking dogging the hell out of me. I'm not good at pool. I'd whiff a
They're
shot.
trash talking you?
Yeah, and all the trans women would be like, oh, did you hit that one real well? And I was like, fuck. This is the first time I played in years.
Yeah, I'm not good at pool either.
Yeah, they were cutthroat. So I just want to say, get out there, people. It's still a good world.
Enjoy the life as long as you can.
Yeah,
you never know when your life might just go away.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to take your healthcare away from you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So, Murray, we've got a movie.
Yeah.
It's in your favorite genre.
The post-apocalypse, which I didn't know we were going to be preparing you guys this week. I just said, hey, we haven't done a post-apocalyptic Italian ripoff in a while. Let's do one.
I started this movie, and I was looking at that kid Tommy, and I was like, man, that looks
Hey
like
there, I'm Tommy.
that looks like a young version of Elon, and now I understand why.
Well, he had more hair than Elon.
Well,
Elon
obviously,
was born balding.
he deserves it.
He does. He's a horrible person.
Some people, I know what
Funny
is
as all hell.
what
That's a
what
joke.
do they call
there.
it? Phrenology, when you like judge a person by their facial
Yeah,
features
I
or
think that
something.
Your head shape or something like that.
Oh, it's head shape?
Something like that.
Because there's something about evil people.
Yeah.
They are just also very hard to look at. Look at Donald Trump for a while, and you'll question everything about
Speaking
existing.
of fucking drag queens, yeah.
We were talking about drag queens.
Well, transgender and drag queen, they're in the same realm. They're the same Venn diagram.
But then you have your Marjorie Taylor Greene, just horrible
Speaking of
people.
drag queens,
Your
yeah.
Elon Musk, just horrible people.
Well, hate makes you ugly. Yeah, if you're a
Makes you
hateful
ugly.
person, it shows.
It just happens. It's just gonna wear you down. It's just I don't know how you carry all that hate. Dystopian future.
Dystopian future. Yeah. So this is another one of the many Italian ripoffs of Road Warrior. Only thing I remembered about it was an arm being ripped off, and yes, an arm gets ripped off in this movie. Spoiler alert.
It was probably the best scene of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think the story was that bad. It was just a very poorly executed movie because it's cheap as shit.
Right, just slap it together. It took, I think the actor, I got it on DVD, and there was an interview with the guy who plays Alien, the main character.
Great name.
Only movie he did.
Yep.
It was just, he at the time, he was American, actually. He's not Italian. He was a Calvin Klein model. And whoever, like, director or whoever producer was like, I want that guy. And he was like, sure, why not? Be in a movie. Be cool, you know? So it took 10 weeks, shockingly, to make this movie. He said because we point this out every time we do an Italian movie. We'll do it again. They never record sound on set. They do the dialogue post filming. So a lot of the actors either can't speak good English. I was going to say good English. That's not good.
Thank you, Murray.
Good English well, or they can't speak it at all. And the character of Crazy Bull, our villain, could not speak English at all. So he's like, it's kind of a challenge. I've never acted before, and I'm working. I mean, he said the guy was nice, but he was just like, you can't interact. You're not really engaging with a person acting wise when you don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Right.
Mother grabber.
I mean, first of all, if you're a fucking complete beginner at acting and now you have to act with somebody who can't even speak the same language. Whoo, boy.
And he did such a great job. He got offered a role of a movie we've done.
Oh, no shit.
But he turned it down because he wanted to get his degree. He was like, no, it's more important to me.
What did he get a degree in?
I have no idea. He went to the University of Miami, so it was, I don't like partying. I don't
U
know.
of M.
It was after the fall of New York, 2019. After the fall, Parzival. Remember that? The Parzival. He could have been the guy doing the Parzival.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Parzival.
Yeah, that's a callback to a very joke we used for quite a while.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really belong anywhere else because his name was Parzival and he vaulted. So
yeah.
Parzival. So
Yeah.
listen to that episode and enjoy that joke.
Yeah.
And think about who was president at that time and how much of a better.
Who was president at that time?
I don't know. It could have been
I
5 years
think
ago.
It could have been Trump.
It could have been, yeah. Well, that'll get you ready for the next regime.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, Italy produced a lot of these Road Warrior ripoffs. I don't think a single one was really good, but they didn't stop them from producing them.
I think that first action sequence, I didn't think it was awful.
No, I loved the fucking car chases in this movie. It was great. It was great seeing that. You don't see that anymore.
Yeah.
And this is like a fucking low budget as fuck movie, but they still did some cool stunts.
And it borrowed heavily, but at the same time, they did a little bit of their own shit, which is what you want to see out of something that's inspired by something else. Like, I would have liked it if Bull didn't look exactly like Wes. Well, a shitty version of Wes.
That's what they were going for, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we talked about this on another Italian movie we did. It's not racism from hate. I believe it's more from ignorance because like there's not a lot of black people in Italy, but Did the black woman have to be called Shadow?
Yeah.
Because I remember one movie we did, the one was called Chocolate.
Yes.
It's always like, and I don't think it's coming from a place of hate, but it's just like they don't get it.
I think they're more excited by having a black person on set.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
But you know, Shadow's a cool fucking name for a villain, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
She was kind of cool too.
She wasn't used enough.
Yeah. Exactly.
She had that cool Wolverine claw.
Yes, like they did not. We often say they don't use the villains enough. They don't throw enough wrinkles into the way. And sure enough, we follow Alien for most of the movie, and he's kind of a little alien on the interest level.
I love that name too. It's like, what the alien?
Alien.
What the fuck name is that?
I was like, this is wrong. This is not this man's name.
I know. I thought the same thing.
Yeah. So I had a different name down there. I thought it was Tommy's dad.
Yeah.
So at first, I was like, I fucked up. That's John or Fred, whatever the dad's name was. Yeah. Fred.
John, it's ironic you say that because John, the character of John, is the real life dad of Tommy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But he played. Yeah.
We have a lot of fun here. We have one phrase that gets thrown around a lot: mother grabbers.
Yes.
Mother grabbers.
Come on, you mother grabbers!
You got to hear some of the music. You might have heard some Yakov Smirnov or whatever the fuck that guy's name
country.
I don't know why that was funny to us earlier. So that might.
Well, we believe me, we did our fucking election breakdown before the show. We spared you.
Yeah, we spared you. We didn't.
Well, we ultimately came down to the phrase, "What a country!"
And there you go. So you heard a little bit of the music.
What a country!
You might have heard a little bit of the Yak. Is that his nickname, the Yak?
The Yak, yeah.
Yak
Attack.
But this movie was full of music that it didn't seem like it was Super Nintendo or Nintendo soundscape. It sounded a little more advanced. It sounded like something out of the CD-ROM era of like PC gaming, King's Quest and shit like that. Okay. It was just a little more
more sophisticated,
a little higher fidelity than what you would hear on those old. Like it wasn't doot 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 doot, MIDI level shit. It was a little bit, but it was awful. It was like
I don't remember it that much, but I'm not saying you're wrong.
It was very close to.
We always say for a soundtrack, the best is when you don't really notice.
Yes.
You feel it, you don't notice it.
Yes.
And when you notice a soundtrack, it's usually Fuma production or something to that ilk.
And I noticed the fuck out of this soundtrack.
Yeah, it throws you off. It throws you out of the movie.
Now, I think it might have inspired one of our favorites who did a better job, John S. Rad.
Yeah.
Was it A Dangerous Men?
Dangerous Men. Just dangerous.
I thought he somehow fucked up the name Ketevin style.
I can't believe you remember the name John S. Rad, but you can't remember
Murray,
Dangerous Men.
I searched into your beautiful eyes and I found that name just lurking behind there because he is in our brains. He's in our hearts. He's in our minds.
See, that's such a great soundtrack. You didn't even notice when Griff was talking. I was doing it. It just flows.
It just flows. No one noticed you making those stupid noises. Now, Murray, before we go to trailer, I got to ask you one question.
All right.
Are you a trash man?
Perfect name for this character, because she had a nice trashy look to her.
Yes.
By the way, popular name, because remember, our favorite trash is Trash from Escape from the Bronx.
Exactly.
A.K.A. Bronx Warriors.
I literally spent 20 minutes to...
Do you think she was related to Trash? Or maybe Trash... This is the year 3000, after all.
Yeah. And
transgender Trash? Maybe Trash transitioned?
Might have.
They both had great rock star hair.
I was going to say, they did have kind of similar hair. We do know that Trash disappeared from the face of the world.
Trash had a very feminine way of walking, which the bikers on the set of the movie let him know.
So, I don't know. I think that's... Because that was like Bronx Warriors 2029 or something.
Yeah.
So, Trash might be immortal, and Trash might have transitioned.
Well, we'll get into the whole year 3000 when we get into the movie, because I have questions about that.
I have questions as well.
And we also get an old favorite. I don't know his name, but I think he's been in every single Italian movie we've done, and he's in this one.
You mentioned he was in Yor.
He was Yor's bro. They did the trapeze thing together.
Yes.
Yor, he's the man. That was one of the greatest scenes of all time. But,
that was one of the greatest musical cues of all time.
Fuck
He's
He's the man.
So good. Guys, I'm sorry everything sucks in the world outside, but
We're
hey,
trying to do our part to cheer you up.
we're trying.
So let's get into this fucking movie. We don't want another 2.5-hour episode.
That's right.
So, all you mother grabbers, get ready for this trailer for Exterminators of the year 3000.
If it weren't for that water, you would have left me to die a long time ago. Isn't that so?
You know something, kid? I get tired of listening to you.
That's what you always...
Welcome back, Globies. We've just been talking about the Rizzler, which I think...
Love that fucking kid. I wish I was as funny as that. I wish I had the Riz that the Rizzler had.
If you wondered how could our society elect Donald Trump, look up the Rizzler.
Right. And look at our numbers.
Know that this chocolate chunk little fuck has
He's
four...
a human meatball.
has
If they do an Aqua Teen Hunger Force live action,
He is meatwad.
meatwad. Yes.
So that's the off mic conversation you're missing out on by not
This is
paying us
yeah.
$4,000 for Merman Productions Premium Plus version of the podcast.
Yeah.
Ew. Podcast is another word I just don't like. We do a podcast.
You don't like when we start with P. We've really learned that.
I hate when people say poop.
See? There you go. What do you like?
Pompous.
Doo-doo?
Hate that word. Oh, yeah, I say doo-doo. Hey, I gotta go take a doo-doo.
Dookie. Dookie.
That's actually what I say, because then you're like, you leave out a joke and everyone's
Speaking
happy.
of Dookie, let's get into this movie.
Okay.
All right, so apparently we're in the year 3000. Even though all our characters remember a time before the Holocaust. Even Alien, who's probably in his 20s.
What was this line that you're talking about right now? What was that fucking line?
I don't know. What
Oh, I
was
thought
it?
that's what you were talking about, because he says, this is like crude oil before the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Is he not talking about the 1940s?
Well, no, no. He's using the generic term of the Holocaust.
Okay.
No, so yeah, I mean, I give him props because we always joke it. We've done multiple movies where it's set in the future that's already passed. Like we're talking about, like we did After the Fall in New York 2019 in 2019.
That's right. That's when we did it.
So,
oh, you were right. That was
yeah.
still the...
So I give them props. They're like 3000. We're never gonna like
Yeah, we
have
don't-
that predicament because you know this movie came out in '83, so 2000 it makes sense. You know, we always thought I think nobody Y2K. We didn't think we were going to survive after the year 2000.
And our billionaire overlords made sure that we never got off fossil fuels.
Right. So we figured, most people figured, 2000, that would make sense.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but it sounds cool when you say it. Exterminators of the year 3000. It sounds futuristic. It sounds cool.
Sounds cool. But you do open up with a couple of cops.
By the way, this is a
Oh.
Spanish-Italian co-production because we are in the. If you're a fan of spaghetti westerns, which were filmed mostly in Spain, you'll recognize a lot of this terrain here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We open up with a couple of cops. Old school. What's going on here?
We got the driver who's wearing a motorcycle helmet.
Correct.
Never takes it off.
Right.
He's in a car.
It's almost like they're doing like a final snippet of Mad Max with the cops,
Yeah, like
you know?
we're transitioning from Mad Max to Road Warrior.
Exactly.
So there's still apparently there's some stability here. We have
there-
cops.
There's some kind of government body out there somewhere that they're radio into.
Yeah. And his partner looked like fucking Roy Scheider from Jaws.
Right.
He's rocking the mirrored half shades where he had mirrored sunglasses just in one eye, covering one eye.
Well, this was a internet meme over the Summer Olympics because that's what all the shooters wear and everything was like the
okay.
little flip down and all that.
But you
So
were gonna bring up
clearly a sharpshooter.
who's the breakdancer again?
Raygon.
By the way, she retired.
What? Okay, leave the woman alone.
Well, yeah.
Why do we keep talking
Well, she
about
ruined
her?
the sanctity of breakdancing.
Oh yeah, the sanctity.
Did she
of
get a
free
medal?
speech.
First of all, did she get a medal?
Of course she did.
Did she? Seriously?
No, she didn't.
Well, then who cares?
I don't know why.
She
people-
was the best Australia breakdancing can produce, and apparently it wasn't a lot.
So Australia,
The hotbed of breakdancing. by the way.
go ahead and step up, otherwise we won't shut
Speaking
up.
of Australia, Road Warrior. So we got these cops. They're crooked cops because they want to fuck with somebody.
You think that's what was going on here? They were
Of
looking for
course
some.
they were. They're trying to fuck with our hero Alien.
Yeah, well,
Who had the baddest? Oh my god, this car was the worst.
Every
It's supposed to be like the most badass. It's supposed to be the Interceptors. It's supposed to.
yeah, Exterminator
Yeah.
is what he calls his car, which reflects us to a terrible movie. But you get the
Terrible person.
terrible person. Yes, you get the step down effect here because they get radio in by. I recognize this immediately. It's fucking Grok.
From X, formerly known as Twitter.
Yes. Grok, the AI.
By the way,
dispatcher bot.
we've noticed a huge influx in our Blue Sky account. We do have a Blue Sky account. If you're looking to bail on Twitter, we do have a Blue Sky.
We're still there.
Come join us. Give me a reason to post because I was only posting there for Abra.
Hey,
for her
Abra.
sake. 'Cause she was the first. She bailed as soon as Elon bought fucking Twitter. She didn't come crawling back to get her fucking followers like us because I'm like I don't want to start over again. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna camp out. But if you come over to Blue Sky at G&G Theater, the same as it is on Twitter, give us a follow. We'll follow you back.
We love the John DeHart song starting over, but it is very hard to start
Yeah.
your Twitter media
Right. When you
life over.
don't care for or live on social media, it's very hard. And I don't.
Yep. So we're hearing Grok tell them, you have been deactivated. Get 69 losers. Because that's funny. Yeah. And Twitter's funny.
420,
Elon's
I was
Twitter.
born 69 days after 420.
Did you? Oh,
That's a classic. I'm not going to take credit for that joke. That was an Elon original.
I can't do this episode. I just pissed myself. It was too funny.
Oh.
I'm embarrassed.
I'm afraid to admit this, but I did send. I slipped in Elon's DMs, asked him if he would please do a guest spot. He said, "I'm too busy fixing the world."
Oh.
Yeah. So
God damn it. Can we at least get RFK?
his brainworm will come on.
I will tell your audience.
I think he's got a quad too.
He's got a Quatu for sure.
Yeah, I want to talk to the quad too.
He's got a Quatu.
And I think it's controlling him.
Oh, it definitely is. He's gonna.
And I think his Kawatu has a brainworm.
I think that's
That's
what.
controlling him.
I already got to tell everybody right now. The first thing he's gonna do is end red meat because it's the unhealthiest meat of them all.
It is, but it's so damn good.
It's so damn good, but he's a body health guru, so he's gonna end red
Isn't
meat.
the whole point of their platform staying out of our lives?
Well, that's the problem. Is Republicans are fucking retarded, and yeah, they're gonna.
Excuse me.
Oh no, we're in Trump's America. I can say it now.
Okay, we can say it.
Sorry everybody,
It's
I
one
said
good
the R
thing.
word. We still appreciate you. Wait, who am I
Are we saying our
appreciating?
listeners are retarded?
No.
Oh, I thought you said we still appreciate you.
We appreciate being aware that we're saying bad words. Anyways, no, we're getting Quatus.
Okay, so these cops are like, no, we're loose. Even in the year 3000, there's some loose cannon cops who just do shit. They don't follow the rules, but they get results.
Yeah, go watch James Woods' Cop movie. I think that's what it's called.
So they stumble upon a stalled out car with a little trailer behind it,
yeah.
and they go to investigate. And did they actually have names, or you just make these names up?
At one point, they said some names, and I threw them in there, and then I threw the names away, and they became Cop 1 and 2
Because
again.
they had a moonshine still in their back seat.
Yes, but it was full of, apparently, water.
So was it purifier?
I assume, well, no, I think they're part of whatever Grok organization you have here, so they were still getting, like, legit water and out patrolling.
Okay.
And this was part of them being cops.
Because we learned that the environment is fucked and water is the ultimate resource.
That's right. Not gasoline,
Gasoline, yeah.
but water. And so that's that. Instead of gasoline, that's what everybody's after. I thought this was some kind of shit they were getting fucked up on.
Yeah.
And I had to fix my notes because I thought they were just getting fucked up. I thought these were just two cops out looking to fuck.
So they check out a stalled out car. They look at some old desiccated skeletons are in it. These people have been here a while. And a nice fresh python. A lot of snakes in the world. They survive in the desert. Apparently pythons survive in the desert.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, they do.
I thought they were jungle creatures.
No.
Okay. So he's just crawling through the body.
Yeah. They what was the joke there? They like check on them. They're like, these buttholes aren't warm anymore. They're skeletons. I was like, wait, what the fuck happened? Did a nuke drop on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're living in a nuclear wasteland. So they hear the smooth V8 engine of like a station wagon, because that's the Exterminator. I'm sorry, Exterminator. Is that what it's called? Exterminator. Piece of shit car.
It's awful.
It's rumbling down the street, and they're like, "Hey, there's somebody we can fuck with." They're just looking for somebody to fuck with.
This is like they nailed the social commentary on cops. It works in the '80s. It works now. They're just bored and they want to fuck with people.
Because what sets the Exterminator apart is it has Venetian blinds on the windshield.
Murray. Well, have you been reading Violent J's poetry? Because you pulling Venetian blinds. I did not expect it.
I'm all about asking questions.
If it weren't for Venetian blinds, it'd be curtains for us all.
Did you say Venetian blinds?
Is it Venetian?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Venetian is from the planet Venus.
Wow.
Well,
You're fucking correct.
So they can't really see, so he might be black driving. So they have to stop and investigate. Even in a desolate wasteland.
Well, there's like 3 black people in this movie, so
and they're all
these
called Shadow.
Shadow 1, Shadow 2, of course. Lurking Shadow, Crawling Shadow.
Yeah.
That was that
Shady
was
Shadow.
Shady Shadow.
That's my rap name, by the way, Shady Shadow.
That you're Shady Shadow?
And there was Slim Shady.
I thought you were Mallow Marshmallow.
No, I don't know what that is. So they're like, hey, that guy looks black. Let's go fuck with him.
They're seeing this from a mile away, by the
They
way.
pull out their Dutch, which is the binocular version of a German. We learned that last week. If you listened,
We
give you Rucker Hauer, and you give us shits. How dare you? Griff's so disgusted. He's talking loogies into his sink
I can't
right
help
now.
it. When I think about how our fans just spit in our face, Murray, I have to spit into the sink with a cold running tap to wash it down. And I have to run it so Murray can't hear me do it because it's a little,
It's vomit-inducing.
yeah.
So our hero it's our hero Alien is in the car.
He's got this new baby lamb look that all the teens are raging about.
The broccoli hair?
The broccoli hair, yeah. And he makes sure to really emphasize it by using...
Phil, I hope my baby boy Noah doesn't have broccoli hair.
No, good.
Give him a nice brush cut.
Send Murray a photo of Noah with a nice brush cut so we know that he doesn't keep hair on the ear.
High and tight.
No Brock's happening there.
No. Yes, he's rocking the perm and the leather headband. I'm glad the 80s look is coming back in the year 3000.
Yeah.
There's a lot of 80s look.
There's something about the headband. It's like all the ladies of wrestling now with the leg bands to pop their butt a little more, you know? It's like
Did it pop his face?
No, I'm saying with the hair. He's trying to pop the hair even more.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it was... sometimes I hallucinate when I'm watching these movies. But it seemed to me like his beard length was changing throughout shot to shot.
I was busy. I didn't get to receive your text that night.
But it looked like it was like thick like mine right now, and sometimes it looked like stubble beard.
I think you got fucked up.
But it could be like the actor didn't have a beard and he showed up like you have to have a beard, so he was growing it throughout the process of the movie.
I agree. You could have been right. I think what fucked you up, the lighting in this movie was god awful.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of shots inside the car, and also I watched a very muddy YouTube version that you were like, oh, it's on YouTube, because you just assume sometimes you're like,
usually you always do find these fucking movies.
Well, I do, but
I hope you found the movie for next week because I don't know.
You didn't even tell me what we're doing next week. So
yeah, I know. We'll learn at the end of the episode whether we're doing it or not. By the way, it's up in the air whether we have an episode next week. Because Griff's going to be out of town. I got shit going on, so maybe we might not be an episode.
Let's record a tippy tap and just take a week off. Where are we at?
We're talking about Alien.
Oh yeah, no, we were talking about his beard.
By the way, it's no fun being an illegal alien.
No.
I hope that song makes a comeback when the deportations are happening.
Denaturalization is what Stephen Miller wants to do.
Okay.
This is the person with a high cabinet level Trump's ear. He wants to go
Remember
through
when he had the painted on hair?
Yes. Can we just bring that back and post it everywhere? I want these people. They're going to make our lives hell. I want them to see what we have to look at. Yeah. But I was trying to say, you were saying that you had a beautiful crisp Blu-ray Laserdisc version. Yes, they do make Blu-ray Laserdiscs. Yeah. They only send them to us. Yeah. So you got to see good lighting. In my muddy lighting, his beard looked the same the whole time.
Okay. Well, I did like he had the same pants that what was his name? Not Turbo. Who's the other guy? I can't remember the main guy from Breaking.
I was
those high-waisted pants with no shirt on. Did you notice? I liked his touch. He was wearing a leather jacket.
Yes.
And he had a lion door knocker on his fucking shoulder.
I did
instead
not.
Instead of like the shoulder pads, which you expect from a Road Warrior ripoff, it was a door knocker. It was a lion's head with the fucking thing that you like. The
Beastie
ring.
Boys, eat your heart out.
Yeah, that was a nice touch. I liked that.
Yeah. No, there was. Again, this movie does a good job of like, hey, this is what we're inspired by, but we're gonna try to add our own little thing to it.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing about the Mad Max movie. It's repurposing.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah.
So he's just like, fuck it. I'm not letting these po-po pull me over.
That's right. In fact, he shows up looking for a fight, too. He doesn't get out of the car and mince words or anything. He
clicks on the vines, closes the vines, the Venetian blinds. They're vines. They're
the vine blind.
And he has, this ain't no sense, a little like green spotlight pops up in his hood. Yes. And somehow that's a camera.
It's a camera.
Yeah. And he's like, he has a little monitor on his dashboard where you can see where he's driving.
This actually inspired the back cams that we have nowadays.
Italian ripoff inspired a lot.
That's
Road
right.
Warrior inspired a lot.
So the cops are trying to shoot at him and everything, but they can't hit him. He's got the fucking Venetian blinds covering up. He's able to elude all these, block.
Well, he's trying to run him over. He's like going like he's like a bull and they're like a bullfighters.
Yeah.
Like,
he comes back around to get him on the second swipe after he crashes through the RV, the back end, and we see it was just like they howled it the fuck out and all that.
A nice call back to the opening chase in Mad Max.
Yeah. And so we get him coming back around. The cops again jump, but one of the cops jumped and lost control of his jump.
I think he kind of whipped him with the back end of his car.
And he kind of spirals,
and
whatever.
He's the cop wearing the motorcycle helmet, yet he hits his head on a rock and dies.
He didn't have one of the new NFL Guardian helmets.
Because they're pussy shit.
What? Have you noticed those in football yet?
No, because guys don't want to wear them because they look stupid.
The one time I noticed it,
like they're saying Tua needs to wear one. He's like,
yes,
no, I won't because
I will never.
Looks stupid.
It looks stupid. It is jarring.
They're silly looking.
I thought I have taken the LSD. I thought I was having an LSD flashback. I looked at it and I freaked out like that and hit my elbow and it hurt. That hurt. I was jarred by it. I was like, what just happened there? Because it was like crumpled. And I was like, what the fuck did I just see? It's so weird.
Well, what you saw was this cop get splattered. The other cop, Roy Scheider, goes running. We take this car. It's just like, I don't know my cars. It's kind of like a Cadillac. It's like a really long, like 80s, 70s, 80s car. It goes off-road. This car does not belong off-road.
Canyonero.
Goes down a hill, chasing fucking Roy. And then a little sunroof pops up. You see a little bolo.
Yeah, the cop stops and turns around to look at him. So Alien decides to stop, and he's pushing a bunch. It's all computer grok controlled, everybody. Yeah. So he pops it. That's interesting.
Is it so it's AI controlled?
Grok was controlling the car, and he was Grok was. I gendered Grok. Excuse me. Grok was also the dispatcher. So that's interesting. Grok's working both sides, like Elon.
It's all AI.
It's all funny.
It's the future. The AI is the future.
It's all hilarious. So Alien stops the car to kind of like do a little showdown here. He beep bop boops and pops out a sunroof, which very convenient. And yeah, he's got a little show weapon here.
No, it's a bolo.
It's a bolo. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just the string with the weighted balls on it.
Yeah.
I've seen that a million times.
Show
And-
didn't invent it?
No, he did not. I think Gauchos from South America invented it.
Okay.
And he takes out the cop. I think does it go around his legs and trap him, or his head? I don't know. How it,
Misses.
oh, okay.
Hits the phone pole behind him.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, gets the cop to cower and piss himself and everything.
He takes the cop's canteen because
Yep.
water is precious. Water is life.
Yeah.
We learned that from Dune. And
They tried to kill my son.
and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna start griffing. We're scavengers now. Everyone's a griff in the future of year 3000 because you're scavenging."
Yeah.
So he goes into the cop car, taps on the old kegger.
Yeah, he sees the kegerator in the back, and he's like, oh, fuck. I would really like water, but it's some fucking good old pills. I'll take it.
And then he hears, "Arrgh!" His car gets taken off. The cop carjacked his car.
Yeah, and this car's no exterminator.
Well, it is. The cop is taking the exterminator.
Like, thank you,
And
Murray.
he's left with the shitty-ass cop car.
And the shitty-ass cop car is no exterminator.
He's like, "Hey, that's my car. I got to get it back." So we get a very long, we got to fill 90 minutes. Very long
Not
car
even
chase
90
around
minutes.
winding roads in the mountains of Spain.
Yeah.
And mine was 90 minutes. And so he just chases him and chases him some more. He goes through like a wooden fence. We see some beautiful, just a shed on the side of the road. Just happens to be there. He goes through it. Alien ain't fucking around. This ain't his car, too, by the way. So what does he give a shit?
Exactly. Which he should be more careful about because it's not the exterminator, which we know has like the fucking cattle prod or whatever that fucking object
Yeah.
that trains have. And he's got none of that.
Cowcatcher.
Yeah, he's got none of that shit happening here, but he's still just like, yeah, I'm just going to keep going.
So reckless, he winds up flipping his car.
Absolutely.
And it's upside down, and the cop just takes off with the exterminator.
That's right.
So he's trapped in this car. He can't get out.
This is actually the inspiration for that awful, not Cronenberg movie, Crash.
Oh, I thought you could say trapped in the closet. But.
Well, that's a great movie.
Cut to a fortified building. We see a young boy playing with his pet hamster, Jojo. This is Tommy.
Yeah, was it a building? It kind of just looked like a hillside or some shit.
Yeah, it was like whatever the complex they lived in.
Okay.
And it's being heavily guarded because there's some precious shit in there.
Precious.
Food.
Plants. Animals.
Hydroponics.
Hydroponics.
But Tommy is waiting for his papa. Fred. It sounds like a loser name.
Yeah.
All apologies to Fred Williamson.
No
But,
apologies
He's
to
the
Fred Trump.
He's the outlier.
Yeah.
And so he's caressing little Jojo, his pet hamster, and he's waiting for Papa to show up. Not Papi, who we'll get in later. And these kids, did you notice the main goon? Red hair. Evil incarnate. He's just like, your fucking dad's a loser. Because his dad's going off on this mission. We have to find water for the hydroponics.
Right.
And he's like, no, he is not. My dad's going to come by there any minute now with all the water in the world, and you're going to be fucking, you're not going to get any of it.
We're going to be showering in it. We're going to be hot tubbing and sudsing in it.
Your dad's a coward. Your dad. And they just run off. And
You know, Murray, when you watch this movie a second time,
why would you do that?
I know, why did I do this? But then you start to think, like, if Tommy decided to bow up on these fucking bullies,
Yeah.
knowing what we know now,
Yeah.
which will reveal, well,
Which kind of like goes, okay, maybe it is the year 3000 because we did not have this technology in 3000.
yeah.
We'll get to that.
yeah, but it's like, oh man, that could have got ugly.
But that's
quick.
because that's why Tommy's a true hero. He could abuse his power, and he chooses not to.
In fact, he's so gentle, like our second gunman in El Topo. He knows that the real masculinity strength comes from delicacy.
Right, yeah. So he runs to his elderly mom. This one was way too old to be playing the role of a mother.
But
to a 10-year-old.
I'm glad she didn't have well-conditioned hair. It was all frizzed. She looked like shit.
It was the 80s. We didn't have the hair products that, thanks to Merman Productions, Merman Industries.
Merman
who
Industries,
cornered the
thank you.
market on hair care products.
Productions is the other. This is the production half.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's like, don't you worry, boy. Your father, Fred, will be back with that water. I believe in him. And the senator shows up. He's running the whole situation. Only Joe Corey and Sosa you're going to get this reference, but he's Pernell Roberts from Trapper John M.D. And so he's an old balding guy with a white beard.
He clearly was involved heavily in our modern politics, though, because his solution to everything, Murray, hear me out?
You listening?
Thoughts and prayers.
Yes, he does do that. And he's like, look, all our weed we're growing in these hydroponics is going to fucking dry up unless we get this water. Our well is dried up. Someone brings in, it's just sludge, it's just mud. They're wringing out the mud to get the water from it.
You're getting it a little mixed up because it's all the scientists telling him, hey, we're fucked. Our plants are dying. Everything's dying. He's like, whoa. Maybe what you just need to do is pray on it a little harder.
Let me tell you the story of the flood.
Thank you.
Are you familiar with it?
Noah.
Do you know the story of the flood?
Yeah.
And then John pipes up. This is Fred's friend, apparently, played by the actor. The actor is the father of the actor who played Tommy. That's a nice little Easter egg. I actually told you earlier. And he's like, look, we're only 180. I like this. Believable. Only 180 miles away. Because this movie takes place over the course of like 2 days.
Yes.
And he's like, we're going to get a caravan. We're going to get that fucking water. Because there's a spring 80 miles away that only they know about.
Fred was supposed to go there, return with it. It's been over a week, and he has not returned. And so John is trying to say, we sent him out there with nothing. Why? That was an awful plan to begin with. Allow me to go. He's got a clipboard, by the way, so we know he's a scientist.
He's like, I need 2 trucks and a tanker to carry all that water.
Where have I heard that one before?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So we get a little exposition. How did this happen? Well, we had a nuclear war, people. In the 80s, it was all about the nuclear war. And it destroyed our ozone layer. That was a big issue, too, in the 80s, Griff. Our ozone layers. Remember that hole?
No, the hole in the ozone. I remember that. We were, back when we could actually teach about real shit happening. And yes, this did frighten me when I was in grade school.
Should have, yeah. That's what being a kid's about.
We learned about the hole in the ozone that we actually, reacted to.
Yeah.
And it was able to repair.
And so, without all the clouds, the atmosphere basically dried up. We have not had rain in fucking years.
Oh, Murray, that almost sounds familiar too.
And I hate to break this to you people, but we need water. We are what, 80% water? I forget what the percentage is.
83.69% water. That's a grok joke for you.
So John is like, look, let me go. I will find Fred. I will find everyone. I will get the water. And they're like, all right. You're granted this request.
You have to let me go. I need to see my dad.
Hey, he had this weird New York accent.
I
have to go there.
Murray, after last week's Griff T voice, I cannot do another voice.
Well, I guess New York Italians are another race, so we might be racist.
I have to be careful.
If only we had the Rizzler here.
If we had the Riz. Oh.
No! You are far too young on this dangerous mission. You are not allowed.
Take your hamster Jojo and go somewhere else.
All right, so now we're right on the road. We got the three truck caravan, and
you got 2 flatbeds with people. They've got a whole apparatus. Right. This looks like a good, chintzy Mad Max type situation.
John's got his clipboard. He's looking at the map, and then he hears squeak, 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 squeak in the back. And he's like, somebody fucking in my bed back there?
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's not the squeak of a bed springs. It's the squeak of a little lovable hamster. It's Tommy and JoJo. And he's like, God damn it, Tommy. Why are you here? I got from a dad.
Well, it's too late to turn around, so you're coming with us.
Hey, what's that in the mirror? Oh, my God, it's the Exterminators. That's the name of their fucking gang, was the Exterminators.
Oh, interesting.
It was. They actually say that. And it's fucking Crazy Bull. He's the combination of Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull. He's Crazy Bull.
Crazy Bull.
He has he's got a Hare Krishna haircut. It's shaved head with a little top knot in the back.
It looked very real. It looked like the guy
he did shave his head.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
He also had, it was supposed to be a skull tattoo on the middle of his forehead. It looked like it's a black smudge on his forehead.
It looked
and
like
I
a
was watching
smudge.
it on a laser disc.
Laser
the most pristine
disc
picture.
Blu-ray.
And I couldn't make out what the fuck was going on.
I agree.
And this guy, he's our Lord Humongous / Wes combination. He's got his lady Shadow right next to him wearing the all leather with the Wolverine claw.
Looks great. We see their whole entourage here. We got like 8 vehicles. They've got a fucking mortar set up.
And he is a sophisticated, much like Lord Humongous. You expected Lord Humongous to be this goon, but he's soft-spoken. He's very articulate. Crazy Bull is the same way because he quotes Shakespeare. And see, back me up. This is some Shakespeare. He utters the line, "Once more into the breach, you mother grabbers!" I remember Shakespeare he coined the term mother grabber.
Oh, Midsummer's Night Dream was all about mother grabbers.
Midsummer's Wet Dream.
A Midsummer's Wet Dream was all about mother grabbers.
Yeah. And so we're seeing like it's the wannabe Mad Max goons. They got the little doom buggies with like a mounted machine gun and all that shit.
But they get this fucking right on like the modern goddamn quote-unquote Mad Max movies where it's like any vehicle they could get their hands on, they altered instead of just like, no, we only got the best vehicles that we kind of altered. Scavenging.
They've got mortars. They're shooting at their heroes with mortars. They're shooting harpoons. They're fucking shit up. And our buddies, we got our own plan. We got the little, it's almost like a Donkey Kong type contraptions. These little barrels that were like.
Well, you recognize this immediately. You see this, and you just immediately flash back to last week's episode, which you motherfuckers didn't go mother grabbers didn't go goddamn listen to, and you guys got to grab that episode by the fucking balls and listen to it to hear Gary Busey. Murray destroyed his voice doing the Gary Busey
speak
monologue
all week.
from that movie, and this is straight from that movie. Him throwing the cherry bomb M80s at the fucking dog to get it riled up so we can fight it in a goddamn pit. That's what's happening here.
Yeah, but these are giant cherry bombs.
They're giant.
Cherry bombs. The Runaways reference for you. If you're a fan of Guardians of the Galaxies, you shouldn't be. They reuse that.
I like that. If you're a fan of, you shouldn't be.
We get a nice malachi crunch from the bag.
Oh my God. We need to do, you know what? We're just doing Happy Days. That's our episode next week.
Yeah. Well, we want some Happy Days. Everything is fucking, but our boys are good guys. They're lasting. They're like, they had to split up though. So John and his tanker go one way, and the other two are running like a decoy to draw off Crazy Bull. But it didn't work because they get followed. And the bad guys, they just jump on the truck.
Yep, we shoot the driver out. He fucking
Well,
died.
the driver gets stabbed in the arm because he's got his arm on the side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he gets like stabbed or
and
slashed.
he goes, ah! And then another goon gets on the back and pulls the brake. We all know there's a brake in the back of the truck that you can use. Stops it. The driver's head smashes into the windshield. He's a goner. But John and Tommy are still okay.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about the flatbed still, and now we're getting the guy who gets onto the tanker and just shoots the driver dead.
Right. So they think Crazy Bull thinks they already have water in this tank. And John's like, we can't let them know because they know where the spring is. They're going to take it over. So shut the fuck up. Mum's the word. They pull John out. Tommy's hiding behind a curtain, so he's okay.
Yeah.
And thankfully, JoJo's being quiet. He understands the gravity of the situation, so he's not squeaking.
That's right.
They pull out John. Shadow, come here. Torture him. So she pulls out she's got the little Wolverine claw apparatus, and she starts slowly cutting John's face. And he's like, I'm not going to tell you anything, you mother grabbers.
And finally, Bull's just like, well, if you got no information tell him, Hawk!
Because he's pissed off because they open the tank and there's no water. And he's like,
Bull,
why are you out here?
Bull finds out there's no water, assumes they're going to find water. Tell me where the water's at. Tell Hawk where's that.
Well, I'm not saying anything, brother. And that's when Shadow just guts him in the throat with that Wolverine claw.
Have a good day, turkey. There was nothing. There was just empty.
Well,
monotone.
yeah, I want to. In Griff's defense, they clearly had a white woman doing the voice, and it was as offensive as Griff's black voice.
Oh no! Don't bring that up. No one listened to last week's episode. They
But they
don't have to
should.
know that Griff T
Well,
came
we've
out.
learned that people respond to hate. We've learned that from last week. So go see the hateful portrayal of a black man that Griff does last week and enjoy it. You can do that now.
You can do that now.
So they
All
leave.
right.
They leave. They didn't check to see if Tommy was there. They just leave.
The worst scavengers of all time. They don't make sure.
Because
there's-
that's the thing. They're bullies. They don't need to scavenge. They just take what they want.
But you think you would be like, wait, do they have any like fucking dinky doo dog food back here or some shit? No. They don't even look behind the sheet. He could have had a stack of porno eggs.
He did.
Did you hear? Have you been hearing about the North Koreans who are learning about porn for the
Yeah.
first time?
Well, God bless him.
God bless them.
Cut back to Alien. He's been in there for days for all we know. He's still hung up upside down. He can't get out. We see Tommy just wandering the wasteland. He doesn't know where to go. He's 100 miles away from home.
It's almost like they're doing another throwback to a Mad Max movie, of course, The Road Warrior, because Tommy finds a turned over car and goes griffing around in it. Griffin.
Why not? You got nothing better to
Griffin.
do.
So clearly, if I were in this world, I'd be great.
You'd excel, yeah.
I would excel.
Yeah.
He finds a little harmonica and he just.
He does The Wizard by Black Sabbath, and he does a great job of it. But yes, Griff, you're right. That is a callback to the little music box that Max finds in Road Warrior.
That's right.
And then he hears,
Tink, tink.
but no, he's going to the beat. He's like, yeah. Alien's like digging it. He's like, I love Sabbath.
He was doing the bass line to it with a rock on it. Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And then Tommy notices that. They jam for another 15 minutes because we got to fill this 90 minutes.
It's very close encounters of the third kind because, yeah, they are riffing off each other. And it's
Right.
like, wow, it's a rock on a car and a fucking harmonica with a kid who can't play it.
And then they finish, and then we hear, help me. And Tommy's like, why the fuck should I help you? What do you got? I've got the best car ever, the Exterminator. I can get you home.
I can get you anywhere you want. Anywhere.
Water. Tommy's like toying with the canteen. He's like pulling it away.
Yeah.
And Tommy, like, he's smart. He knows you shouldn't trust this scavenger.
He grew up in this world. He knows a little bit about it, and that makes sense.
So he's like, I'll give you some water, but you've got to help me find some water. And he's just like, I can do that with the Exterminator. It's water. So he gets the canteen, and he's like, see that brake over there? Jack up the car. Get me out of here. And Tommy's like, hey, you going to lie to me? No, trust me. So he does it, and as soon as he does, Alien just grabs a canteen, pours it into his canteen. Alien does deals with no one and just walks off.
Tosses the canister back to him, and he's like, forget about it.
We're even, kid. I did nothing for you, and you set me free, and I took your water.
We'll call it even. There was still a little bit of water left in the canteen, so he's like, let's just call it a day.
So he starts walking, and he doesn't know what to do, so he just starts following him.
Right.
And then he's like, hey, kid, are you going to keep following me?
Yeah, because
I'm going west.
he's got to check his boots and jack off because it's been a while. And that's
Dude,
when
that's
Tom-
precious fucking liquid. You don't jack off in the fucking apocalyptic.
Murray,
future.
I'm just calling it like I saw it.
That's the fantasy we have. Like, we could find this plentiful
Oasis,
source of water.
something, yeah.
We could be jerking it all
Jerking
fucking
all the
day
time.
long.
These people aren't jerking it anymore.
No, that's why that in the beginning those bodies were just dried up. They were jerking it.
They were
dog.
jerking it. They were just hanging out there.
That was the symbolism of the snake.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's just like how horror movies are always some kind of conservative reaction to teens having sex. This movie is basically saying you jerk it, you die.
So Alien.
No Nut November
Alien did
gone
pull
ape.
out his sweat sock. Did you ever do that? They always hear about guys like jerking. I've never jerked off into a sweat sock.
Who jerks off into a sweat sock?
I hear that's like a common thing, and I'm like, I never did that.
Yeah. It's
Gross. And
Sorry
then just throw it like under your bed. Like
Sorry if this is TMI, but yeah, no, never. What?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we appreciate our socks too much or
I
something?
guess. Those guys were the ones who actually look forward to Christmas getting sex. So he's like, He's
Oh,
like,
wait a
you
minute.
following me?
Wait a minute. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Merman Industries, this year, coming to you, hentai socks that you can fuck. Has that already been done?
I don't know. I'm not in that world.
It probably has
I'm not
already
in the
been done.
world of feet.
It's probably already been done.
Yeah. So he's like, are you following me, kid? No, I'm not following you. In fact, I'm going east. Good, because I'm going west. And they split off, and then Alien turns a corner, and Tommy's like, what took you so long? Playing with his hamster.
Calling him a piece of shit and everything.
Well, he is a piece of shit. He didn't honor the deal. Break a deal, face the wheel. We learned that from Beyond Thunderdome.
That's
but there's
right.
no wheel.
There's no wheel. So they both agree, you know what? We are going to go the same way, and we can go there together.
And this is, they say that, hey, you mother grabbers. It's fucking
It's so
crazy
Sergeant
bull.
Slaughter. I just want you to know, every time you're doing...
I think Sergeant Slaughter did the fucking voice. Because remember, that guy did not speak English. So he did not
That's
do his
right.
own
That's right.
dialogue.
Hey there, maggot slaughters. Wait.
What's in your itty bitty D bag? So we learn that Crazy Bull has history with Alien because Crazy Bull is, hence the name of the gang, the Exterminators.
Exterminators.
He's the owner of the Exterminator 3000.
Owner of a lonely exterminator.
And Alien stole it.
Yeah.
And so now he's got beef with Aliens. He's a Han Solo. He's like going to talk his way out of it.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, you could lock me up. You could take me away. You could throw away the key, but only I know where the treasure is. The treasure? Yes, of course. The sweet treasure. Project 3025.
But I won't give it up unless you give me a sweet ride to sit on while I'm telling you that.
That's right.
Get him that dirt bike. So they sit him on a dirt bike, and he's like, vroom, vroom. See ya, motherfucker. Ask the kid about this sweet-ass play.
The kid knows the secret.
So he's like, God damn that mother grabber. Grab that kid. So they grab, like, twist his arm behind his back. So they start doing it, and fucking Tommy's no-selling. Like, this kid's fucking got balls. He's
Right.
no-selling this shit.
No-selling
Arm
it.
twisted behind his back, chicken wing.
I couldn't fathom what was happening here. I was like, wait, why is this kid so fucking tough?
Tell me where this thing is. I ain't telling you shit.
Boss! My arm's hurting from twisting this kid's chicken wing. What's going on?
Well, get some of those iron horses. And we're like, what is iron horses? What are you talking about? And then the next scene, we see Tommy tied, one arm tied to the back of one motorcycle and not the other. This is, where did... Art imitates art. Because remember, this is a ripoff of Mad Max.
Yes.
This is ripping off a scene from Furiosa.
Yeah. Well, I guess it'd be Furiosa ripping off into this.
Yes, you're right. I misspoke.
Yeah, that's okay.
And so, yes, we're getting a scene. It's like they're going to be drawn and halved, I guess. It's not drawn in quarter because the legs aren't tied up.
That's right.
And they're like, your last chance, kid.
I just got to say, this movie did it better. Because
did.
this got a visceral reaction.
Well, it
on
did, yes, because Tommy's arm gets ripped off.
Yeah, it got a reaction. And didn't Furiosa lose her arm in that scene too?
No, her arm got damaged later on. This is the beginning of the movie. She was a child in that scene.
Oh, okay. That's right.
It was the chick with the scarred up face
Yeah.
who had it happen.
No, I know what you...
Yeah.
yeah. That movie is so forgettable. I forgot everything that happened in it.
I know, it breaks my heart because I love this, like, the series so much.
We want
and
to.
that the series died with that movie.
Well, it was half alive after Fury Road.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't Mad
I
Max.
don't know. I'm talking about money wise. I'm not talking about creativity.
Oh, okay.
I'm on record as saying like if I go, by the way, go listen to our review of Furiosa.
We did a tippy tap.
In my mind, there are two worlds. There's fucking the Mad Max world and there's Furiosa world. And if I'm looking at objectively, the Furiosa, they don't touch the Mad Max world, but they're entertaining. I don't have a problem with the Furiosa. It's too fantasy for me. It's not grounded in reality.
Yeah, they taken the hardship, the fucking like gamble of everything out of the equation. There's the abundance of everything. We've done this. You can listen to
So,
it.
just as Tommy's arm gets ripped off, Alien finally shows up to rescue him.
Yeah, good timing. You're so, he's a alien. Throws his... Yeah, that's even better because Exterminator comes over. The Bolo weapon comes out.
Right. He grabs fucking Tommy. Get my fucking arm! And we're like, what's he going to sew the arm back? We're confused here.
I'm so confused.
But Alien, he finally nuts up and grabs the arm, and they take off and escape.
That's right.
So we cut back to where Senator and the good people live, and they're like, oh my God, we're out of water.
That's okay. Everybody,
I prayed on it this morning.
more thoughts and prayers. More guns in schools. Also, everybody, have you heard Grok's new joke? Hey, if you take a fart down to the water, what does it do?
I don't know.
Bubble!
That's a joke?
Hey, I'm living in Grok's America.
AI is still, even in the year 3000, AI is still working the kinks. So.
It's never finished.
That's
working.
the one thing that will. That's why AI will never take over this show, because we don't even know what the fuck we're talking about half the time. So you think AI is going to be able to figure us out?
Yeah.
AI. In fact, it's one of those situations where AI gets too dangerous. You play at our shows and it explodes, and then we save the world.
That's right.
So
we're gonna ration even harder than we've already been rationing. That one cracker you get a day.
but that doesn't fit in with the whole pray thing, because when you pray, that gives you carte blanche to just be wasteful, because God's going to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need to ration.
That's
so
right.
That should be the rationale.
Rationale, Murray, with an E at the end.
Back to Alien and Tommy. All right, this is where we learn Tommy has a robot arm.
Yeah.
He's a cyborg.
He's a cyborg.
So now I'm like, okay, maybe we are in the year 3000, because as of 2024, we've not figured out cybernetic arms yet.
Like, that scene where he gets his arm ripped off, I was just like, oh, fucking shit, what?
Right.
A child got their arm... Italians! You're not abusing women, or not women. I mean, they've done that too. I'm sorry. They're not abusing animals is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Well,
They do later on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, remember that scene?
I don't think I made it to the YouTube cut. Maybe that's why it was 4 minutes shorter than your version.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll get to that. So, so what does Alien do? He just duct tapes the arm back onto him. Literally, they just put some duct tape. I loved that.
It was a very, like, mentory, father figure coming into his life. Hey, I hear your dad's name is Fred. That's a fucking dumb name. My name's Alien. It's a duct tape.
Duct tape works for everything, not just ducks. By the way, it's duct. It's not duct tape.
I know.
People make that mistake.
Man, it took me so long to figure that out. Yeah. Like, into my mid-20s is the first time I saw duct tape spelled out. And I was like, wow.
He's like, well, lucky for you, Tommy, I got a friend called Papillon, who is a super-duper mechanic. He can figure out everything. Why? Because he was an astronaut. Somehow that makes him, like, an expert. And he even points that out later on.
I love it.
But he's like, don't worry. We're going to go to... He just lives down the road. We'll find him.
That's right.
So Tommy's like, my arm hurts. Carry me. Like, your legs don't hurt, motherfucker. Your arm hurts. But Alien goes, all right, piggyback.
We got to baby face up Alien, though, because he's been such a fucking loner piece of shit. So it's like we're trying to build up his, like... Humanity. He can't be out here just, I don't know.
So they come to, like, a scrapyard.
Yup.
And it's our buddy Papillon.
It was the same RV that our character last week lived in with his friend.
Hank.
Hank and Jake McCoy or something?
No, Jack.
Whitest name.
Jack Mason.
Still white as fuck.
Yeah, but every action hero's John or Jack.
I think Jack Mason was a Nicholas Sparks novel character.
It was a comedian, Jackie Mason.
Oh, Jackie Mason.
Who did the voice of Krusty the Clown's dad.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I saw Jackie Mason in concert because they had like free tickets, and we were going there to be douchebags. Like, we're gonna be ironic. We're gonna see this old school like Jew comedian. He killed it. He was great.
No shit. He knows how to work on.
Yeah.
He knows how to work an audience.
Yeah,
People don't know how to.
Yeah.
All these YouTube comedians who are going out there now, like I'm funny on YouTube, go in front of a live audience and fucking die because they don't know how to talk to real fucking people. I'm like King Diamond to bring it back to fucking Monday night for us. Just slaying it, just murdering people.
Right.
Oh.
So apparently everybody hates Alien because Papillon's got some beef with him, and he pulls a gun on him. And Alien's like, hey, man, I got us some water. And then he's like, what, did you say water? H2O? Yeah, just hear me out, and I can take you to the water. So Papillon chills out. He's like, all right, I'll hear you out. And while they're doing that, Alien goes, hey, that's the Exterminator.
How did you get my Exterminator?
You mean the triple Exterminator? Exterminator Cube?
What? Excuse me? What are you talking about?
I put 3 carburetors on it, 3 mufflers, 3 engines.
How many air fryers?
Only 2. That's all I could scavenge. 32 valves! 32!
The mechaphiliacs cannot stop themselves around this car. I fucked it a couple of times.
This car is triple good.
Triple good.
And Alien's like, well, hey, man, that's going to be nice to know when I drive out here. Oh, no, buddy. That's my car now. Well, okay, we'll talk about that later.
Whoa. We don't need to split hairs here, because I have a little friend. His name is Tomold. What's your name, kid?
It's Tommy.
Tommy! And he needs a little help.
He's a cyborg. And I know you have a background as an astronaut. So, cybernetics, astronaut.
Fuck it. Alien, you know all I did was go to the moon and fuck a hole. That's all we were there to do.
Well, this is another thing where they play up the, like, maybe it is year 3000 because he said he'd been to Mars and Venus, too.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm like, what are we talking about?
I did like that.
Because Pappy, who is probably in his 60s, and Alien, who's in his 20s, both remember life before the fall.
Sure.
So what fucking year are we?
Where?
We have cybernetic arms. We traveled to Elon. The future Elon predicted happened.
He did it.
We moved to Mars. We went to Venus. That's way past Uranus.
That's right.
And so he's like, I'll give it a look.
I like that expedition to Uranus was only to capture the gases because
Exactly.
Yeah, he's funny. Everybody, Elon is really funny. Yes, he did pay us to say that.
But he's like, I'm a fucking astronaut. What the fuck do I know about cybernetic limbs?
I don't even know how many carburetors this kid has.
Alien pulls out his laser gun. He has a laser gun in this movie.
Yes.
So we're like, what fucking...
It's black and silver with like a rocket on top.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a scope. It was a rocket.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
It was like every joke you make about a like 50s and 60s sci-fi trope. That's what he had for a laser gun. It was broad.
And he's like, let me put a little pressure on you. His arm for yours, please. Well, I always appreciate when you say please.
You got to understand, people, what Murray has alluded to here is that you were bringing up the laser gun. He actually does put it in
Pappy's face.
Pappy's face.
Yeah. So he relents. He goes, well, come into my workshop. So they go in there. He's got all this scavenge shit. He's like, give me one of those old TVs. That'll somehow help with the fucking cybernetic arm, like a cathode ray tube or some shit.
It's just a fucking constant loop of Elon doing fucking pressers and shit.
Alien he's Griffin. That's the world we live in. We live in a Griff world now.
It is.
It's acceptable.
Yeah.
After the apocalypse.
I felt comfortable.
Oh,
I was cozy as fuck watching these scenes.
So Alien's like well, don't fuck with that because Alien's fucking with a stick of dynamite. Little foreshadowing.
Yeah.
We're gonna be seeing dynamite later on. So that's the reason for this scene.
Hey, we could have used it in our Weird Western month, too, because remember, that was the tie-in.
Yeah, a lot of dynamite. And then it's October, chainsaws, Weird Western dynamite. It all flows. There's a method to the madness.
People don't seem to fucking understand.
They don't understand. They don't appreciate.
People, go listen to fucking Survive the Game, because look, we're in the game now. And you need to learn how to survive
all about the game and how to play it.
We did not open with that song, though.
So he's like, all right, we're going to need to anesthetize this kid. Go get me some of that. Tommy's like, Heineken? Pappy Blue Ribbon, motherfucker! And he pulls
He was a microbrewer too.
Yes.
Wow, Pappy.
So Tommy's like, chug. They fucking shotgun a fucking can of beer.
Yeah, Tommy. So it's like, how much of a cyborg is he? Is his kidney cyborg?
No, he can handle it.
Wait, is it kidneys or liver that?
Kidneys.
It's kidneys. Okay.
Yeah, kidneys. Filtered up. He's fucking shotgunning a couple. He's feeling it. He's like, he's like 12. So Pappy, they start talking about the time before the fall.
Kid, I gotta tell you. You know that Violent Femme song? Sir, I don't even know who the Violent Femmes are. They have a song called The Rain. I've seen The Rain.
Do you know the song Purple Rain?
Oh, well, I know about gay sex.
Do you know the song Blame It on the Rain?
No. There's no rain? Can we keep going with songs about rain? Can we keep doing that?
No.
Could this be forever now? That would be our
I
best
saw the
episode.
rain. The rain? What the fuck's the rain? I saw it, kid. Hand me some transistors.
Tears from heaven? It's kind of still. I'm sorry. I really wish we could just riff on rain.
So he's like, all right, alien, I think I can work with this. So he's like, but you got to leave. I need to work my magic alone. So alien's like, all right.
This is where it gets into creeper territory. I didn't like this scene. Obviously, Pappy means no harm here. No. But the fact that he is feeding a 12-year-old beer, drink your beer, son. Let me know if I hurt you.
Right.
Do
you like gladiator movies?
Isolate that. And you're like, oh, that's problematic.
So, alien, he's like, all right, my job is done. He's ready to steal his fucking car again and just take off because he's still a bit of a rogue.
That's right. Gets in the car. He's feeling the wheel. He's like 3 carburetors, 3 transistor radios.
3 ignitions, though.
3.
But 1 key.
3 ignitions. He's fucking fingering all the dials. He's playing with the glove box. Yeah. He's getting in there. He's like, oh my God, he's updated the documents and everything. He's getting ready to get his dick out.
And then a crossbow is put against the back of his head.
That's right.
Did you notice her voice? Like in this one scene, she had a southern accent, and then it disappeared for the rest of the movie.
I thought it was because she was trying to intimidate him.
Maybe she didn't want it because they have history, people. So maybe she didn't want to recognize.
I think that was what was supposed to be happening.
So it's trash. Perfectly named character because she had the perfectly trashy 80s look.
This is the joke at the beginning of the episode. Yeah. Murray, are you a trash man?
Chef kiss. It looked great. She had a great trashiness to her.
And the headband, too.
Did she?
Which, yeah.
I didn't notice that because the hair was so amazingly trashy.
Accentuates the trashy hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so all she needed was some leg warmers. I would have loved it. I would have been in the leg warmers in the sock.
Yeah. Oh my God. So it's not socks. You just order the leg warmers.
It kind of.
You hear
isn't
about
the purpose of the sock to contain it? So I guess a leg warmer wouldn't work because your jizz would fly out the other end.
That's a good jizz, though, because you would have to be like a straight fucking shooter.
I'm pretty fucking powerful.
You're impressing just yourself in those situations.
I'm impressing a lot of people right now.
No. Well, I guess
I'm
no.
50, by the way. All right. Let's just say I've taken a couple eyes out.
What the fuck are we doing?
I'm just saying. So
hey, would you like to humble brag about anything else?
So I'm lost in the fucking notes. All right, so
I'm so lost.
She's walking him to apparently just kill him, shoot him, and then he's like, there's a snake in the way. I've heard that one before. And then he gets out of the way. It's another python. These fucking desert pythons
everywhere.
And then it looked like I think they really killed a python. They shoot it in the head with a fucking crossbow.
You're right.
Yeah.
Guys, if you don't remember, because I barely remember, like 20 minutes ago, Murray said, I don't know about that animal cruelty quite yet.
Yeah.
Not cool with this. Absolutely not cool with this.
So uncool that we cut back. He flips around because she's distracted by the snake. He grabs a crossbow out.
Well,
he's like,
he slaps the shit out of her, knocks her to the ground, and then goes, oh my God, that hair, trash! picks her up and is making out with her while picking her up to her feet.
Yeah. They have history. And it's not so good because he bailed on her, left her to be, who knows what happened to her.
Yeah, I don't want to talk
She
about
got
that.
trashed.
Yep, she got trashed.
And so she's kind of pissed off with him. And he's like, hey, cool it, baby.
You clearly made it out okay.
As he's talking, he's walking toward the exterminator. He says, tell me more. Tell me more. He sits down and then goes to take off. And then remember, he needs 3 ignitions now. He only has the 1. So she's like, need these. Pulls out 2 car keys.
Oh, my God. But we're going back inside where Tom, he's downing his 8 fucking Paps.
Dude.
Wait, what's
They were doing keg stands.
They were doing keg stands.
Yeah.
Wait, he had kegs back there?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So he's like, as you do when you're fucking drunk on beer, he's air guitaring. He's doing fucking Back in Black. And Alien's like he's like, oh, your first time getting drunk. I get it. You know,
damn.
he's a little bemused by that.
I forget. Kid, when I was your age, I was 18. Because Tommy's 12. It's a joke.
Okay. I don't know. Explain it to me. Grok, explain it to me.
Well,
When
yeah,
I was your age,
thank
I was
you.
18?
Yeah, because it's funny. Because Grok wrote it. Because the kid's 12, but he was 6 years older than him when he was his age somehow.
Okay.
It's like the hill up ways both ways somehow, you know? It doesn't make
All
sense.
I know is Tommy's lit. He's buzzed. And he's like, I see you got your fucking arm back on there. It's like, yeah, it's fucking great. And he's like, let me see. Because he's like, they're still working out some kinks, you know? Like, you get closed properly. So he throws something. Didn't he throw something at Tommy?
I don't think he threw anything quite
He just told
yet.
him to, like, just test it out.
He was in there.
He
He's-
crushed the beer can.
He's drunk. He's
But did you
crushing
notice?
shit.
It was so obviously the top was cut with, like, it was like a clean cut.
Yeah.
Like, they couldn't just have a hand. Like the kid, the 10-year-old could have crushed a fucking beer can.
He's just crushing everything around
He crushes
him.
a wrench, so he knows his arm is what, Griff? 3 times more powerful. That's Pappy's like thing. I make everything 3 times better.
3 carburetors, 3 transistors, 3 different tamales, 3 different levels of strength,
Right.
and he's got it on minimum strength right now. This is not even.
The things Poppy could do with Grinch's heart. I mean,
Oh my God, Murray! Oh, you're getting into the season already.
why not? It's the beginning of November. Isn't that the beginning of the holiday season?
Well, as soon as October 31st ends, it's Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
And
Not even that anymore. Now they're creeping into like a week before
now,
Halloween.
and we've got a president who gave us Christmas back.
Yeah, the war on Christmas is over.
People don't understand that the last 3.5 years here, we did not celebrate Christmas in America.
Yeah, we just celebrated holiday.
Yeah, but now that our Lord Commander in Chief is back in office, we have Christmas.
Our God
again.
King. What are you
Our
talking
God
about?
King, God Emperor. He's gonna Dune. Murray.
Okay.
Quick thing. While you're reading the notes here, I think Trump's turning into a Dune worm.
He looks like it. Yeah.
He looks like a Dune worm.
No.
I think.
Did it start with the face getting orange?
He-
I haven't read the books.
Well, here's the thing.
Is it the spice?
It's the
The
spice.
spice melange?
Everyone's like, he's wearing bronzer. No, he's been taking the
Oh my
spice.
God, you're right. Because they
That-
say like the guys have like the stains, the spice stain on their
Yes.
mouth because they're eating it. He rubs it on his face.
Yes, he.
Oh my God! Now I feel great about the future
dude.
because the God Messiah is coming back.
Yes.
Rain will fall from the sky on this desert planet we live in called Earth.
Well, you really haven't read the books because what
No,
the
I don't
phase
know
we're
anything.
at is they're trying to remove the rain from Dune. There's too much rain on Dune at this point.
Do you believe?
Dune, I believe.
Do you believe that he drank the fucking blue? His eyes are very blue now. I've noticed that too.
They are
He
so
drank
blue.
what is it? The fucking baby worm juice that they drink.
Yes, it's some kind of like worm extract that they drink.
Yeah, it's
and
like a
it
baby worm. Yeah.
Yeah, and it fucks them up. The holy Dune water. or
and
some
only
shit.
a great man like Trump could survive it.
Well, Murray, you
he
know,
had the visions. He saw.
not only do we know for a fact that he drank it, we know which day he drank it.
What day was it?
It was the day he did the dance party.
Oh my God, you're
Why
right.
couldn't he say anything? Why could he only dance?
He was fucking, yes, he was having visions of the future.
He was having visions. And the people who were aware of the Dune visions were right there with him.
Trump Muad'Dib.
Gurney.
I feel fantastic now. I was bummed out, Griff, but you fucking, like, this, you did it, man. Like, people, don't get libtards out there. Don't get fucking bummed out, man. The Muad'Dib is back. The Quiznos Hazarak. And you know he loves his Quiznos with the balsamic.
Please.
He looks kind of like Baron Harkonnen.
Trumpadib.
Trump Muad'Dib. It just flows off the tongue.
I hate our timeline. Okay.
So he's like crushing everything. You got a new toy, you just play with it, and then he goes for a stick of dynamite. And he's like, whoa, 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 whoa! Don't crush
Apparently
me.
that's how dynamite works.
No, apparently, I don't know. I'm going by episode of Lost I watched, but apparently, yes, you can if you don't handle dynamite properly, especially because that was like old dynamite. If
You know, yeah.
because it like seeps like nitroglycerin or something.
Yes, yes.
So it is volatile. So
Okay.
Alien was right.
You know what? I think you're half right about that at least. Yeah. All right. Everyone's heading outside where Papillon is going to cook us up some of that old Cajun stew.
Snake stew.
Snake stew. That snake they shot.
Yeah, it's much like the Native Americans. You use everything.
Okay, this moment.
Did you notice the sweet ass fucking gator? Not gators. They were snakeskin boots that Papillon was wearing.
I did. Pants tucked into it.
Well, of course, you got to show them off.
That's right.
3 sizes too big though.
Elon's wearing the worst pants with boots, where they don't. He's wearing like skinny jean.
Yeah, and the
pants.
bare midriff because he's all. Because remember, there's that shot of him where he had that weird fucking body, like
His body.
yeah,
Yeah.
like he was turning into a worm too. I think where like he was just wearing swim trunks and he was like as pale as a ghost.
Oh yeah.
And then now he probably went on the Ozempic diet.
Yep.
And now he's wearing those bare midriff shirts.
Yes,
Loves
you're
leaping
right.
in the air.
You're right. Well, he's got to make an X. Did you hear what he seasoned their snake with to make snake stew, as he called it?
Oregano.
Cactus.
Do you know that's the way British people call oregano? It was a joke on The Simpsons.
Yeah, oregano.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's one of those fun things. I always grew up thinking, oh, it's funny because they pronounce it wrong. I didn't realize it's just like aluminum and aluminium. Yeah.
Well, I will say this: you guys do pronounce laboratory right. I always hated that because it makes sense when you pronounce it that way because it's a place where you do labor. It's a laboratory, and we say laboratory for some reason.
I like that too. Yeah, I like
I'll give it up to you. Brits.
You got it halfway.
You,
right,
you figured out your language.
Murray, to harken back to an episode.
Harkonnen back.
Harkonnen back to an episode we did like 4 minutes into our journey here of podcasting.
Yeah.
Meet me halfway.
Yeah.
Across the sky. We're gonna need to meet this whole fucking world halfway. To
How about meet us halfway? How about that?
Oh no. We all need to meet halfway and just be like, can we be done with right wing populists now? Because this fucking sucks.
All right. So they're eating that stew. They're broing out. And Tommy's like, hey, alien, I don't need you. Trash is going to help me.
Yeah, aliens all excited. Finally, everybody, my life has meaning. I'm going to take Tommy to the water factory and we're going to save the world. Alien, I hate to break it to you, bro, but no, you're not going. I'm going with Trash.
So I'm kind of, it's not in the notes. I'm kind of hazy. So they find out where the water is. Does Poppy know?
Well, of course, Tommy
tells. He tells Trash. You're out. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
So they're going to go. They're like, Tommy, you can't come. This is adult work. Me and Alien and Trash are going to do this.
Yeah, he spilled the beans to Alien or to Trash. God, these names. And so he's trusting Trash, and she's gonna go the next morning to check it out.
They're going to borrow Pappy's truck that he has.
It's supposed to be a surveillance. It turned into no. Actually, the mission happens tomorrow. Right. But Trash is just like, well, God damn it, I'm getting the names wrong again. Alien is just like, well, I'm gonna. He's upset because he doesn't get to learn the position, but then he's just like, I'm going to tag along. And they're like,
well,
yeah,
I think
okay.
because he's got his own plan. He's going to steal the water from himself.
Well, yes, he does, but it's so bad because he's just like, well, I'm going to go. And they're like, yeah, we can't stop you.
So they head out, Trash in the truck and Alien and the Exterminator.
This is the next
They
morning.
stop for a pee break.
That's right.
And he's just like, Trash, what are we doing here? How about we just steal the water for ourselves and fuck those two?
And so Trash is going to hear him out, but we see her do a little maneuver. It's the saddest maneuver. It's not like a fucking Mad Max maneuver where you got like 14 gadgets to...
She pulls out the third key. Every car has 3 ignitions in Pepe's world.
That's right.
She pulls out the third, pockets that key.
And Alien gets in her face. Trash, you know you want to do this together. You want to take that water. You want to sell it, make a fortune, and come live with me. And think about all the 60-90 we can be doing, dog.
No, I've found my cause in life. I've turned over a new leaf. I'm going to help these people. So Alien's like, fuck that. Grabs her, yanks her out of the truck, chains her up.
Your body, my choice, bitch.
I don't care about the future because I won't be there. Who are we hearing that from? I'm going by my rules. Do things my way, or the highway.
Thank you, Fred.
Fred, that loser. That's who Fred was. Tommy's dad, Fred. Fred Durst.
Fred Durst.
So Trash is like, she's, going along with it. She wants to get out of these chains. She's like, all right, I'll go along with this shit. So they finally find it. Yeah, they said it's a spring, and it is a spring because there's a pump pumping up the water.
Right.
But it's surrounded by like a water treatment facility because we know our fucking Italian futuristic world is all water treatment, all pipes. We know that.
A lot of pipes. They did do a whole situation where they had like the fucking solar panels and everything out front. So they try to make sense of this. And I give
We
them
see all the
credit.
dead whales.
Yeah.
Because of the windmills.
It was just like yes.
No. Which we're not going to get for the next 4 years at least, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
I mean RFK's bummed because he's not going to be able to chop off the whales' heads. But,
Well, he'll find his whale. I mean, he's going to have
he
government
is
money
Ahab.
now.
Yeah, he'll find his white whale.
Yeah, Croc will help him out. So we're rolling up in this plant, which is just the saddest factory ever. It's
Did I see right? I know I was watching on Laserdisc, so I got the crispest picture. But I swear, it looked like when they went through the gate, there was no fence on either side of the gate. It was literally a gate with just posts.
I saw the exact same thing on my muddy ass version, and I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed, and I was like, I don't know if I saw that right. I don't give a shit enough. I want to finish these notes. I want to be done with this fucking... Guys, doing the notes is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
We slaved.
And then correcting Griff's notes is even as bad.
Come on, it's not that bad.
No, you've gotten better. So their surveillance, they look through the Dutch for 5 seconds. All right, it's deserted.
It's deserted.
Yeah.
So they're walking in. It is the flimsiest, corrugated, steeliest. They could have popped the panel and walked right in, but instead they have to go to the main door, which has the laser eye scoping, telescopic Dutch man rowing, motherfucking keypad. Just funky town. Do 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 do.
In this world, there is no funky town.
Oh, that's right.
So these like, fuck, how are we gonna get in? She's like, don't worry about it.
I got the brown note key.
It looked like here's a I think a reference only our buddy Pigeon, if you listen, would understand. It looked like the ultimate nullifier from the Great Fantastic Four issue, where they are going to the most anticlimactic. Was it Deus Ex Machina?
Deus Ex Machina,
where Galactus, the World Devourer, is going to devour the Earth, and Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, literally pulls something out. Like, it looks like a cigarette lighter, and like, this is the ultimate nullifier. If you eat our planet, I will destroy you.
That's so bad.
Yeah. Great build up, and then Stan Lee just drops the fucking ball with
It's really hard, and this is what I think most of my...
Which, by the way, we get another Deus Ex Machina
Deus...
at the end of this movie.
Deus Ex Machina.
Okay.
It's fascinating because I feel like this is why we're in the age of TV we're in, where it's just like, let's never actually write an ending ever. And I hate that.
Well, that's always been American TV.
Has it?
We never end anything. We just keep things going along and
Oh, okay.
But it used to be, back in the day, it was like every episode was a one and done. It wasn't a serial.
Yeah.
So you could do that.
You could
And nobody cared about continuity. You'd have people doing different shit from season to season. It wouldn't matter.
Right.
Because nobody cared. It was stupid entertainment.
I just thought it was some kind of gadget out of I don't know, either Star Trek or fucking Doctor Who. It's a very dog whistly piercing key tool, as they call it, I think.
No, it is called, I think we have it in our notes.
Ultrasonic key.
Ultrasonic key. So yeah, it just hits, like you said, it hits the brown note, and it makes this lock shit itself, and it opens up. And
they get inside.
They hear ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. It's not a fucking oil derrick. It's fucking a water pump. It's pumping up water.
That's right.
And it's just, there's just barrels, empty fucking, it's like Donkey Kong's Wet Dream. Empty barrels everywhere.
But
So like, all right, we did it.
they start to walk in, and then suddenly, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. It's the opposite of ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. All these traps are being armed. Hello, intruders.
Well, the door shuts, first of all, so they're locked in.
Yeah, traps, locks, everything. It is aluminum foil, paper thin walls. They could just walk through it.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh no, we're trapped. And sure enough, a voice comes through. We know you are intruders in our water facility.
No, they said not even that. It's like they're like a cult. It's our sacred temple.
Sacred temple, thank you.
Right. You are here for our water. You will be destroyed. So it's basically the cult that worship the nuclear bomb from beneath the Planet of the Apes, as we'll see later on. So, all right, aliens like, fuck that shit. We see guys wearing like what are they
Hazmat.
called? Yeah, hazmat suits.
Yeah.
And aliens fighting them.
Traps triggering everywhere. It's D&D. This is like the closest inspirational thing I've ever seen to original Fallout games. This is Fallout. I'm dead serious.
Well, inspired Fallout, probably.
I have to imagine it did. Like, those guys were clearly inspired by this kind of shit.
So they stop, and this is another trope I miss of the good old days of like trash movies. Guy with a flamethrower.
Yes.
Two guys with flamethrowers.
I didn't recognize the second guy, but yes, trash alien. Alien picks up a locker that happened to be nearby.
Right. Less better than the drywall you thought it was.
I thought it was drywall at first. It's a locker.
Yeah.
Runs it at the one guy with the flamethrower and just kind of like snuffs him out, but then gets the flamethrower from him while he's collapsing from just being trapped by a locker, and uses it on another guy with a flamethrower who immediately, despite his suit, which should be probably flame retardant, immediately goes up in
flame retarded.
Yeah. And his tank doesn't explode or anything, but yeah, he fires up some other guy.
And then they go to another section of the room, and then a giant log with spikes on it, just like out of Indiana Jones, comes flying down. Alien dodges it. He jumps underneath it.
Seriously, this is set up for a tabletop RPG. It's ridiculous.
And then another guy comes out. He fights him, throws him down.
And we see his face, and it's like horribly disfigured.
Yeah, it's like scarred. It looks like the cult from Beneath the Planet of the Apes. They wore like they looked like humans, but there was masks, and they would pull it off, and it was all supposed to be like nuclear, like radiation burns.
Man, I've been meaning to watch some more of the Battle of the Planet of the Apes because I fucking love the first
Well,
movie.
they get worse as they go
I know.
along.
I thought
Beneath the Planet of the Apes is pretty good.
I thought like 2 was meh, 3 was good kind of situation.
2 is good.
2 was good.
3 is meh.
Okay.
And then I don't think I've ever seen the last one, Battle, but let's see. Oh, fuck, I forget what the 4th one is. That's pretty good.
Okay.
But yeah,
I've
the
been-
premise is pretty good.
I've
It's
been
not,
meaning.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't-
maybe we'll do another fucking Planet of the Apes movie
Hey,
because because in December we usually do
Sci-fi
and fantasy. So maybe we'll do that.
That would be fun. I really, Mike doesn't have him on his Plex, so
Why don't you, Mike? I figured that'd be something Mike would have.
I think-
Mike, you disappoint
That
us.
seems like it seems like something.
By the way, you better have the movie that I have planned for next week. Because I have it on DVD.
I love that sometimes Murray will pick a movie and like maybe it's on Mike's Plex. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? And then it ends up being on his Plex. Games of Survival was really funny because I was like, where am I finding this movie?
Well, it's really funny because that's not even the name of the movie. It was Surviving the Game.
Surviving the Game.
Games of Survival.
And then on Monday when I was planning to
Maybe
watch
that's why
it,
no one listens. They think it's Games of Survival.
that
And like,
has
no,
to
it's
be
Surviving
it. That
the
has to
Game.
be it. You were like, oh, Mike put it up on his Plex. Mike, you're
Yeah,
an
I
integral part of
actually
this machine.
texted him. I was like, "Can you put that on your Plex?" He's like, "All right, I'll do that." Because that's why I got the idea. Because the movie we did, one of the movies we did for October, he had a preview for surviving the game. And I was like, "Oh, we should do that."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mike, your trailers, by the way, fantastic.
Yeah.
Because he has to hand bake those into his Plex server. So, and he does a great job picking out trailers.
So Alien takes out the horribly scarred guy, and so all right, they figure they've taken out the complex. It's theirs now.
Yep.
So they go over to the pump, and they're like, "Oh my God, water!" They're pouring it on their face.
That's right. They're lubricating their dicks and their vaginas because that's what you do when you haven't been able to jerk off for so long because, you know.
Is water a good
everything's
lubricant?
dry. Well, Murray,
I mean, it's better than nothing.
When you've got nothing,
Well,
yes.
Yeah, I think this would be the world you would love. No lubricant, no like wetness at all.
Well, yes, that's why it's called griffing around. I am synonymous with this world. Everywhere you look is griff. I am the overlord in the
This is
clouds.
Where Alien drops apparently Alien remembers the world before the apocalypse too, because he's like, this is like crude oil before the Holocaust. This is like a precious commodity. We can make millions.
Well,
Bitcoin.
Let me think about it, big boy. How about a little relaxation? And she starts moving in all sexily, kind of putting she's got the leather jacket on and she's kind of removing it off her shoulder. And he sees that one strap left. Right. Harnessing those boobies. That's grok language, not my language. And man, Alien. He's a little alien to the fog.
Yeah, and he gets fogged. But it's for a good cause. So I will approve of Trash using the fog for the purpose of good.
Humanity.
She hits him with the brown sound. He shits himself and collapses.
Ultrasonic key.
So Alien comes to, and he sees that all the water has been drained. Like,
how long has it been out?
well, dude, you shit yourself. It's pretty bad. You're out.
Like,
for a
it
while.
would take a while for just a hose to get all that water out. So apparently it took him 9 hours.
But not only that, the Exterminator's tires have been slashed, so he's like double fucked.
Yeah. But he pops into the Exterminator and hits a button, and the tires inflate.
Yeah, and then it hops like a lowrider. Boop, 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 boop. And he's like, all right, I'm back in action. So he goes out chasing Trash.
Halfway back, because he figures that she's going back to Poppy's place.
Right.
Halfway there, Trash is coming back towards him.
Right.
They stop, they meet up, and he's just like, hey, bitch.
And she's like, crazy bull's on my ass. And then Alien's like, all right, I'll take care of it. I got some unfinished business with this crazy motherfucker.
You would do that for me even after I fucking knocked you out and... Yeah.
Mother grabbers! And we're like, oh my God, it's fucking crazy bull. So Trash takes off. Alien's going to take care of him. He's got all his goons. They're driving around. It's like a fucking demolition derby. They're surrounding each other.
This scene is very demolition derby.
Yeah. Shadow is sent off to get Trash. So
That's
he's
right.
like, shit. She jumps on bitch style with a guy on a bike. Well, I thought it was a girl, but it was a dude. And they take off to go after Trash.
Now, Alien skirmish begins. Bowles demanding his dogs of war be unleashed,
Yes.
which definitely is not a line from another movie.
This is such a puny plan, but I'm going to do it anyway.
And we just got crashing, guys jumping on cars, mines going off for some reason.
Yeah, just explosions, random explosions.
Random shit because action.
Well,
And we go over to what's been going on with Trash. She's driving back to Papillon.
yeah. And then I forget, how do they stop her? They
just get in front of her.
okay.
What are you talking about?
But they're on a bike.
Yeah,
Just
no, it does-
run them over.
Well, she's a woman driver. I'm sorry, women. It's not your time. It was a woman driver.
See you 4 years from now. So Shadow is like, and I'm not going to do the voice. Griff, are you going to do the... No, you're not going to do the voice.
Stop it, honky! Is that good?
Perfect.
Thank you.
And they're checking the cab, but there's nobody in the cab. Where's Trash?
She must have run up those mountains like a mother.
And then we see a little shot where it's like Trash is like clinging underneath the truck. And so she's like, all right, you guy on bike, go up there and find her.
Well, yeah, they both make it sound like they're going to go up there to find her. Let's go up there. She's definitely on those mountains. And they ride off.
And then Shadow turns around and she sees Trash. He's like, "Bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Because Trash assumes they both went up. So
Yeah.
she unlodges.
Even though she was looking right at Shadow's ass.
I know. It doesn't make sense, but this is what the movie is trying to do.
So she's ready. She's got her Wolverine claws out. She's ready to kill her. But wait! Tommy and Pep show up. And this is where we see that 3 times. Because they're on the top of no, they're not on a cliff. This is later on. They're like standing there, and Tommy throws a rock, and it goes right in the head of the guy that's riding the motorbike.
They pull up in like a flatbed. Tommy just pops out.
Just chucking.
He had some rocks prepared. He had a bucket of rocks. Like, I mean, currency of the future, bucket of rocks. So he's kissing them and just chucking them. He's figured out the trigonometry of the rocks, the smooth surfaces, how the wind will react with it. So he's got a fucking curve going in there and everything.
He was a nice slider. And it fucking goes right in the head of the fucking biker. So now it's just Shadow. Shadow grabs Trash, uses her as a shield. And then Poppy's like, "Oh, okay." Starts fumbling around with something in his sleeve. Little mirror.
We do kind of the Monty Python and the Holy Grail sketch where Shadow's running at Poppy, and it just like Poppy's trying to fish out that mirror. It cuts the Shadow who's still running.
Well, no, I thought she blinds Shadow, so she releases Trash.
Yeah, she does, and then this is where the running scene happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. He gets but then he's just fumbling around with that mirror for so long, even though he's shining it at her. He's still reacting like it. This is such a fucking silly scene.
And
She
she just-
somehow, from a mile away, ends up just on him.
And she guts him.
Yup, with that Wolverine hook.
But then Trash has like a chain, and she wraps it around Shadow's throat and strangles her. So Poppy's dying, and he's just like, and they're like, "Don't worry," because he's like, that fucker alien. Did he take that water? No, don't worry. He's actually taking care of Crazy Bull right now. Oh, well, he knows he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, you just call him a big son of a bitch, and then I love him like a son.
And now we have Trash left there with Tommy, and Tommy's just like, "We gotta help him." And Trash's like, "Kid, you don't understand this world we live in. We need to fucking go." He just said he's like kid, we need to go. I want to help him.
I have to return the favor. He helped save me. I gotta save him. So they're driving, and then Tommy's like, "Hey, Dad, why don't we go up that hill?" And she's like, "All right, we'll try it." They immediately get stuck.
Immediately.
So we see cut back to Alien. He's trapped, like in a little rut. And so we're like, "Oh my God, Alien's gonna get killed. He can't."
Well, Murray, let's go ahead and just throw in here, continuity-wise. As they're trying to leave, Shadow crawls up to the water tanker and empties it.
And dies after that. Her dying breath. She opens it up. So
One last
Alien
fuck
is
you.
stuck in the mud. He's surrounded by Bull and his crew. But hey, the cavalry has come because Tommy and Trash are up on this cliffside. And Tommy's got that sweet dynamite.
That's
and
right.
he's chucking it at Bull's crew.
It's very $6 billion man. He's just.
This was a nice touch. I don't think you didn't notice this. At least you didn't in the notes. What happens is one of the goons' cars gets blown up, and the tailpipe from his muffler goes underneath the tire of
Nice.
the Exterminator, which gives him traction, so he gets out of the
I
fucking.
did not
yeah.
notice that. Alien's able to escape, and he's speeding off, and Bull's truck hits him in front, and seemingly it kills both of them.
Because does it? Yeah, Bull's truck has like spikes on it, right? Is that what it happens?
Well, I know that Alien's car does. I don't remember if Bull's does. I thought he just had like the fucking, big.
Oh wait,
rig.
all right. I'm getting confused. I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, you're right. So we think Bull is dead, but this is where we had another call back to Road Warrior.
There you go.
We get the shot where he jumps on the hood like Wes does.
Yeah,
but we have the Venetian blinds, so we don't got to worry about that, or do we?
it would be nice if it was like a button or something, but no, it is a wire cord that he shimmies like you would with Venetian
And we
blinds.
got to point out that the green light, a.k.a. the camera, got shot. So he's driving blind now.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to point that out.
So Bull has a sword, and he's just poking, and the windshield got busted out too. So he's poking through the blind.
And all of his radar now is completely fucked. Aliens. So he doesn't even know how fast he's going. He's just swerving around. At one point, they show that he's coming up on a cliffside, and he somehow turns around it. Like he avoids.
How is he on a cliffside? He's on the ground.
I know.
Yeah.
No, he was nearing a cliffside.
Yeah.
But he just intuitively knew, I'm coming to a cliff. I need to turn this way. So
That's how good he is.
it's incredible. If you watch it, see it again. It's like, wow, he's driving blind and he's somehow figuring this shit out.
So somehow Bull gets thrown off the car, and so they're separated.
Finally, Alien's
car gets stuck again. It's like up on a hill. And gets stuck.
Finally, Alien is no longer able to use the Force to figure out where he is and drives up into a cliffside and stops and then just pops out the fucking sunroof, which we saw before.
And we see Bull charges at him, and I was worried because we know the most horrifying expletive you could say to an Italian man.
We're so far into this movie and we haven't heard it yet.
We hear it in every of these movies. The ultimate, the B word. Bastard! And that sets fucking Alien off. He was probably actually going to let Crazy Bull live. And shoots him, this anticlimactically shoots him in the head. There's no fight between these two, just shoots him in the head.
So, our crew get back together. They drive back over to the water tanker, only to find that's been drained.
And logically, they go, let's go back and get more.
Let's just go get more. It's pumping more water. Like, they stole the reservoir tank, so no big deal.
Cut back to the senator and our good guys. It's been 2 days. Everything is like dried up now. Like all their plants are literally just dried up.
Yeah,
2 days.
They should have. What they should have done.
And there was some. You noticed what it was? It was iceberg.
Yeah, it was all iceberg, which zero nutrients.
But it takes up a lot of water, though.
Yeah,
That's
it does.
the problem.
But the other thing is, probably just don't leave it under the lights so long, because that'll dry it out. So maybe turn the lights on.
But no,
a
it was
little
just
more.
ridiculous. In 2 days, it was like dry, brown, brittle shit.
Yeah, it went from green to brown very quickly.
We saw him surviving the game. that lettuce lasts.
Did you send everybody the photo of what was supposed to be that one guy's head?
Oh, Gary Busey's? No.
Yeah, you sent that to me.
Yeah, I found
it was disgusting.
It was a website called Props. People show their movie props they own off. I just stumbled it on Google Image. It apparently, I don't know, because this did not show up in the movie, which you don't know. You don't care. You didn't listen.
Yeah.
They made severed heads of all the characters. Like Ice-T had one, Rutger Hauer had one, Gary Busey had one. So it's like, because there's a scene in the movie where we find out what they do with the people they hunt. They put their heads in glass jars.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it was like an inside joke. Like they actually had Ice-T's head and Gary Busey's head in, because the one that threw me off, though, we all know Gary Busey has beautiful flowing blonde hair.
That's right.
He had black hair in this.
Black hair and a goatee that he didn't have in the. Oh, it was disgusting.
But it did look like him though. So oh my God, they're gonna die.
Now we're going back. Lettuce. We got to go back to our main crew because they're going to save them. They're going to go back to the water facility. They're going to get more water.
And then we see one surviving mutant setting off a bomb. It's got the readout, the 30-second red digital readout. But it went pretty fucking fast.
It went.
We had 90 minutes. We got to finish. So it's like 30, 29, 28, 20. It's going.
Yeah.
Boom. The fucking plant explodes. So what? Just pull the debris off, and you still have a fucking well.
Yes, I don't know, but they're freaking out. Oh my God, this whole world's ending. And then we cut over to Alien. Tears.
I was like, what's going on with this? Because he had 3 big fat tears.
He did. It was jarring for anybody like us who notices the noticing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, what's going on? But they explain it.
He can only cry out one eye.
Because Trash is like, I didn't know you were such a bitch. What are you crying over? And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about crying?
Don't tell me those aren't tears.
And then all of a sudden, tears from heaven. It
Tears
starts
from
raining at...
heaven.
What? We did not... Like, our heroes did nothing. Did the explosion make this happen? All of a sudden, it's raining again. All of a sudden...
Oh.
Because we had, I guess, had to end on a happy note.
Yes, I was expecting this movie to be bleak on bleak on bleak, and I was like, this movie's fucking kind of cool. It's not good. It's not done great, but the story, like the build up, the major plot points, I'm kind of on board with the bleakness. And again, the Furiosa world does not do it for me, just because it's less.
Well,
about,
apparently it doesn't do it for anybody because it bombed.
yeah,
like that.
it's less about the scarcity and it's more about
The fantasy.
the fantasy. And I
The
love
female empowerment.
I was really enjoying this whole idea. Do female empowerment in the scarcity world that Mad Max is. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, the rain coming down, I was like, oh, okay.
All right. Like I said, I alluded to it. I don't know if we're going to even have an episode. I think we will. We always come through.
We usually
You guys
do.
don't, but we always come
Yeah.
through. Because Griff, you're going to be taking a vacation to lovely Austin, Texas.
I'll be
Say
down
hi
there.
to Cerise for me.
Yeah.
So I picked a movie, Griff. I have no idea if it's available. I have a copy, of course, so I don't care about you. I picked it because it's a good movie, but it's not overly complicated.
Like this movie.
Right. There's not a lot of eye candy to it, but it's a very competent. It's a fun movie. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Thank you.
I guess it's kind of a cult classic. It did inspire one sequel, but it's like The Simpsons said in the mid '80s, we fell in love with Australia.
Yeah.
This was this
Oh,
this
no,
actor.
is it-
No, you're not even going to know this movie. I don't think you've ever seen
Is
this.
Vigo
movie.
in it?
No, Vigo. What do you think it is?
I don't know. I don't remember what that movie is called. It just kept popping up on my YouTube feed, like a Mad Max looking movie with Vigo.
No, we're not
Mortensen in
going to
it.
do 2 Mad Max movies in a row.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
No, it started in
Rocker.
Aussie. It was going to be the next big thing. I think his name was Brian Brown. It never didn't happen for him. He was in after this movie, which was a kind of a success. It wasn't a huge success. He did a big epic movie called Taipei, which bombed hugely, killed his career, never seen again. He was also in the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise.
Ooh, never seen it.
The little movie I think you're gonna enjoy this one. I think our listeners are gonna enjoy this one. I think this is gonna bring him back, Raph. It's a little movie called FX. I'm not gonna explain anything about it. I'll explain something to Griff after we're done recording. But yes, to look for maybe FX next week. And as always, keep it warm, mother crabbers.